T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
LadyChann! Fight!
Oh, hey girl, it's LadyChann, nonetheless, and welcome to Come Box with Chan. This is the Beterbiev and Smith fucking live watch. We're in the building. We're here. Tell them hello, Matty.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Yeah, so we're here to chill, and those that have got the link, come through like the Mayan Woo. And let's get it going on. I need to actually write the banner of what this show is. Let me put the link in the chickadee chat. But those that have it, they do have it. My sister, the Queen Lisa Bales, is in the blood clot Bill Dizzing. Here we go. Paste. I know, sorry, I was a bit tardy, as usual. But I had the wrong date on as well. And everyone's like, you got the wrong date. A couple of people hit me. Thanks, Sister Bells, who was the first one. I don't know how I had it on the 21st of January, but I need to get the card up because I have to have it on my phone because it's on Sky Go for me. Where y'all at? Where you at? Where you at? Hang on, let's see what we can do with some special effects because I don't know where you lot are. Okie dokes. It's not Friday, but we'll play that.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
That's right, we ain't got shit to do, but it's Saturday and we're in the building. I'm excited for this one. I haven't even watched the card. Anyway, where's everybody? Where you lot at? Come on, come through. We're just hanging. You know how it goes. I see everybody saying, yeah, we'll be there. R to the left, where are you at? Where you at? Because you know I need my R to the left. Sis, are you coming on? Where you at? Where you? This ain't a pay-per-view for you guys, is it? It's just on ESPN, or is it on ESPN Plus? Let's get AJ all day. Where you at? Because he hit me. Where you at? Where you at? Also, where is... Come on! Hurry up and get on. Where you... It's a lot of where you at. Where you at? Let's see. Let me get it up on the phone because I have to do this on the phone. Sky need to like fix up and be able to mirror. I don't understand how they don't mirror. It's lame. Sky Go. What's been happening? Tell me, Lisa. Tell me what's been happening on the card. Let's see. Sky Go. You're backstage. I don't see you backstage. Am I on the right one? Yeah. You're not. Oh, there you are. There you are. King of Kings in the building. Mi hermano. What's going on? There you are.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Oh, the lovely voice is back in the building. What's been happening on the card? I'm just only tapping in now. What's been going down?
I ain't even going for it. I'm just tapping into.
We're the same. Gosh, I know. We're behind. I think, who did I see? Someone got knocked the fuck out or a bad cut. Who was that? So I saw Lisa in the group saying someone's got a real bad cut. But I'm just caring about the main event. I didn't even really know what the undercard was, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not going front either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You didn't know. We're out the loop. We're like casuals, Edward. We've gone to casual status.
We try, you know what I'm saying?
We tried. The hardcore business wasn't paying us a fucking enough, was it? Fuck it. We'll be fucking casuals now. And if we get things wrong, there's no pressure. No one will say, oh, well, you should have got that right. No, we're casuals. We're not getting paid enough to be fucking, the purists anymore. Fucking hell. This is, who's this? I don't know. Can you see it? Are you watching it, Edward?
Yeah,
This is... Oh, Mbilli, I do know that name. Is he South African guy? Mbilli, and I don't know who that is. Murdoch. I don't know who these people are. What weight division are they? They look like they're probably super middle, but they're probably lesser weight and just rehydrated looking like that. God, that overhand right? Who are these people? Is this a title fight? I have no knowledge. It sounds bad, didn't it? Come on here, boxing content.
Well, just be a purist and just enjoy the game. Use generic terms. The African dude.
The African dude, the black guy. The black guy. It's the black guy. Look at Beterbiev. Who have you got winning this? I've got Beterbiev between 6 and 8.
Yeah, Beterbiev, he's gonna want to get some rounds. I think you probably could put him out earlier, but I think you're gonna see him kind of start a little bit slow and get his pace in and get maybe, like you said, I say maybe round 8 is the farthest it goes.
Yeah. I said the exact same thing on Twitter. I said between 6 and 8, but he could get him out earlier, but I think he needs the rounds. He'll just start to walk him down by like round 4 or 5 and start turning up the pressure. Once he realizes Callum Smith don't hit as hard as what people think he does, so he's going to walk Smith.
He's had overrated power for a while now.
Yeah. He's a good boxer. He was in the Olympics, but I mean, to fight Beterbiev, you're long and rangy. Callum's going to keep him at bay. That's why I said probably for the first 4 rounds, and then Beterbiev's just going to walk him down and get him out between 8's the latest, really. If he goes past round 8, I'll be quite shocked. Beterbiev.
Yeah, if that happens, only thing I can see because it's kind of double-edged sword for Smith. If he goes for it, you're just going to get vanquished faster.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about if he tries to box on a back foot, Beterbiev is just too good at cutting off the ring. When he's ready to come get him, he's going to come get him. Yeah,
I think so. Walk him down. LadyChann, salute. What's up? What up, what is it? How many rounds for this one? Is this 12 round or a 10 rounder? My eyesight's really bad.
It's 10 rounds, but it's a nice little scrap. Then the kind of little phone booth action. The brother got some nice little combination going to the body, uppercuts. I like when dudes go to the body and get
change
the space
the level.
right.
Yeah, change the level.
Now, his head movement is kind of weird. He's ducking down forward instead of to the side.
With Murdoch.
Yeah, that's why he's getting clipped in the back of the top of the head. But
look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he hits hard though. They're going to the phone booth and that uppercut is out. But see, old boy coming back with some combinations. Okay.
Yeah. Jeez. What weight division do you think this is?
Yeah, those I think at max 168.
Yeah, max. Yeah, this is super middle. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, they are scrapping though.
Yeah, nice little
I think I've heard of Mbilli, but I don't know who this what flag is he representing? What flag is that? Murdoch.
Mm-hmm.
Black and white flag or whatever flag. Is it? Is he German?
Canada.
No, that's not Canada. They're in Canada, but Murdoch's not.
Oh, you said Murdoch. Excuse me. I'm looking at the other dude.
The other dude's an African flag, but Murdoch's a white bar and a black bar. I've never seen that flag. What is this flag?
No, it has the letters over the top of it. One's like Aussie or Canada.
No, because that's not the maple leaf for Canada. That's not Canada. You can see it's white and black.
Maybe that's Cameroon. My bad.
The white guy.
I think he's from Australia.
No, that's not the Australian flag. Not at all.
It says AUS in front on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm looking at... Do you know what I was looking at?
I was wondering what you were paying attention to. I was like...
I was looking at the shorts colours that they've got next to it. My bad. I thought that was their flag. Yeah, Australia and Canada. My bad, Chad. Get with it. Don't be that casual that you don't know geography.
Ooh.
Yeah, Australia and Canadian. But I guess...
Get warmed up.
I know. I'm in casual mode. Fuck it. That's why I didn't even come up. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Though, you know what I mean? I do like what you lot do. None of you lot ever cam up, so you know what I mean. So let me just cam down. I'm here, and I was still late. And thanks for telling me that I had the wrong fucking day. That's wild.
I was like 6 days. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you and Lisa told me. I was like, why did I put it the 21st? I don't know, weirdo Shan. But thanks for telling me.
No
Callum Smith has a puncher's chance. Yeah, this is what I've been telling people in the UK, mate. You know what I mean? They've been saying that same Billy Joe Saunders shit. Oh, if anybody can beat Beterbiev, Callum Smith can. They're like, no, he can't. He can't be him. And this is like, just stop. Stop being so British. He can't. It's style for style matchups. You know he can't. Stop. He can't. England always does that. They did it with Billy Joe Saunders with Canelo. If anyone else can beat Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders. I was the only one. I was like, I'm giving him a 10% chance, and 8 out of that 10% is out of pity. I'm giving him pity percentage. He ain't
Him
hey,
and them.
where's your picture?
Again? Oh man.
Always. Even when you put one on, it doesn't come up. When I watch playback, it's not a picture. Even it does it to me as well. You can see my picture, right? And
I can see yours, yeah. You can see mine?
And King of Kings, you can see his. I can see his.
Yeah, I can see his.
Yeah.
You can't see mine, though?
No, not yet. Can you see AJ's, Edward?
It's the little nameless missing kid face symbol.
Yeah.
Let me refresh right quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay. LadyChann, who should Parker fight next? Oh, you're trying to talk about, I want an AJ rematch. Calm down, mate. You ain't got a belt. There's no need for you. There's no need to fight you for a rematch, Parker. Like, you'll get knocked out this time. First time we went to points. This time, if you fought AJ in a rematch, you'd get knocked out. Everyone's calling out Anthony Joshua now, like even Daniel Dubois. Boy, bye, stop
That's
it.
who we can go fight. Dubois and Parker.
Dubois. Yeah.
There you go.
Go fight Dubois.
It's a nice 50-50 scrap.
Yeah, go fight Daniel Dubois, go fight Caballero, go fight. There's loads of people that you need to fight. He has got a good resume. He's got a decent resume. Go fight.
Go ahead and give since I believe Hrgovic ain't really had a test since the Zhang thing. Go fight Hrgovic. Get knock off one of these contenders and take their slots.
Yeah, and so Anthony Joshua's forced to fight you. Then go do that. Yeah,
Hrgovic won't take that. He had the softest touch on the whole damn card. He just
what was the guy called? Was it? The guy that he had.
Damn, did he break his jaw or something? Oh no, it was in a round. I was like, no, he hurt.
Yeah, this guy's getting pieced up on the road.
Oh, he hit him so hard. Damn.
You might be ahead of me. Oh God.
Yeah, he rocked him. It's him, but when they play it back, his whole face, he looked like who's that dude that fought Pacquiao?
Not
the one that got knocked down 6 times.
Corrales.
Nah. I'm talking about he fought Pacquiao in China. He got knocked down like 6 times. Chris Algieri.
Oh God.
Yeah, the Algieri face when he got hit.
Hang on, did Pacquiao knock him down 6 times?
Yeah, Pacquiao knocked him down like 6 times in that fight.
Chris Algieri has no chin. He's just a pure boxer, no power at all.
No power. Like people talk about dudes not having power. He's probably Malignaggi 2.0.
Fully Malignaggi.
Hey guys, how about now?
Yeah, that's it. Yes, you're in the position. AJ, who are these 2 guys?
That's what I've been telling you about, Chan. Christian Mbilli, the black guy. He's that top super middleweight contender that's been on the rise. And Rohan Murdoch. I'm not sure who this guy is, but Zach Parker stopped him a few years ago in a fight. I think. Yeah. But
he guessed it right though, Edward. We said it is one. They look like they're 168 pounders. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a super middleweights. Yeah. I think Mbilli is number 1 in the WBC.
I might watch him again because he looked like he got some. He's
Christian Mbilli. He's good. He's a really entertaining fighter. Really good, entertaining fighter. He's a big puncher too.
How many fights has he had?
His current record is 25-0, 21 knockouts.
Oh, he's had a lot of fights.
Yep.
He's a contender.
So he's a contender, not a
he's ranked number 1 with the WBC and WBA. So he's on the cusp of a title shot.
Yeah, I would like to say I would watch that.
I wouldn't mind him mixing it up with
Benavidez.
a lot of the big boys, man. I mean, he's beating the shit out of this Rohan Murdoch guy.
I think he'd be a nightmare for like a Benavidez because he actually got good balance. He come forward. He got good body work. I haven't seen nobody really get to Benavidez' body for real like that.
And oh yeah, that'd be a real good fight.
Problems with those long arms.
Yep. Oh,
yeah, I like it, man. Okay, you got that's somebody I'm gonna be following now. I got
Murdoch
somebody
this guy. Murdoch has got some chin on him.
The ass whoop. All my young guys.
Oh,
he hits hard too.
Oh, he's not feather fisted. Yeah, he had a real good fight last year against Carlos Gongora. That was a fight of the year candidate.
Yeah, but these Aussies are tough. You got to beat them up. You
got
to get them out of here.
Yeah, this dude has a chin, man, for sure.
Look at the combinations. His shots are so clean and fast, and he mixes up his attack. It works itself in with the jab. Okay, good work, young fella.
Hang on, I'm just having technicals. Give me a minute. I'm muted. Just give me a minute. My TV.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, my guy Murdoch got some heart though. He's trying to come back a little bit.
He is, but he's being broken down though. You know, it's I give it maybe he should be out of there by maybe around 7-8, if not sooner. Murdoch.
Oh, he catching him. No, I'm saying he kind of with two straight right hands.
Okay. It's just Mbilli. He's good, but his defense, he does get hit a little unnecessarily.
Yeah, I noticed when he ducks, he ducks in the odd way where he tilts his head forward instead of ducking down the proper way and gets some hit. Yeah, he got to work on that.
Tim Bradley said his offense is his defense, so he's kind of got to work on that a bit. Because he like when he swings his punches, he leaves himself wide open and he could be countered.
That's going to be a problem with some of these other guys. Oh,
yep, might not want to do that when you're in there with David.
Yeah.
I go for a fight with him and David Morrell. I wouldn't mind that. So
he got to build, man. He should. Well, I mean, nobody uses a Tyson style fight, but he could fight like that. But just more head movement would be fired. Yeah, Murdoch got some heart though. He's trying to get.
Oh God, man, the chin, bro. Seriously, I mean, I think he's even been down yet. Oh,
he's always throwing too.
I mean, you can tell he's really trying to knock this guy out. But he's putting everything into these punches.
That right hand, man. I don't know how he didn't drop him. Damn.
Unbelievable.
It's an easy night for the ref. He ain't had to do nothing but watch somebody get their ass whooped. Oh, those right. Look, he's not blocking that right hand.
He's putting everything into these punches. He's really trying to get him out of here.
That's what you want to do when you entertain people. This is probably a debut. This on a pretty decent card. And go out there and put some work. Oh, he's hurt bad. He might stop him. Oh no, he's fighting back. He made it. Okay, barely. Like, damn.
Go on, Christian. Kind of wish it was a 12-rounder instead of a 10. We get a definitive ending.
Yeah.
Good fight card. I'm not disappointed so far. It's been entertaining.
Yeah, but the guy right there, he got a good engine on him. He's in the 5th round. He ain't slowed down or nothing. You like you said, you like to see these 12-rounders go a little further. Because I have a feeling if the guy somehow survives into the 10th, he's going to be hurt bad in like 2 more rounds. He could have put him out.
Exactly. I got to watch that Zach Parker fight with this guy because, like, Zach Parker managed to stop this guy in 11. So, got to look that up. Put that on my to-do list, or my watch list.
Well, he fought Murdoch?
Murdoch fought Zach Parker, and he lost to Zach Parker by a stoppage in the 11th. Damn. Like, I think 2 or 3 years back. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that might be have to watch that because you never know the circumstances. Some of them stoppages are.
Yeah, so I'm curious how it went. That's what I'm saying because I'm curious.
What is it? Is it for interim status or what is it for?
Christian, he's the Continentals America WBC champion. He's got some other WBA belt or something. So it's like domestic level or just these minuscule titles or whatever. So the French world. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, kind of like our Commonwealth title.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
European title, the European
Yeah,
one.
more like the European style.
Just before you go to world size. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got one of the WBA, like WBO belt, pretending that then the Continental America WBC belt. So
yeah, he's got WBA or WBO.
WBA. Then one of those like some belts. And then the WBC, Continental Americas. Yeah, WBC. So.
Yeah. See them WBA trinkets? I thought they was downsizing them. They've stopped doing that, haven't they?
Well, see, the thing is, I think you need these belts to help maintain and get rank. It helps you maintain rank and mid-rank, get higher in the rankings, I think. So it's important that you do kind of have some variation of them. But I do agree, though. I don't really think they need them, honestly, because like if they're already he's already ranked number one. So what do you need the belt? So what do you need this Continental Americas belt for? You know
belt to be right, you're still paying like the fee.
Yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. So, like, let's just say, like, Christian got rid of that Continental Americas belt when he loses ranking. That's what I'm curious about. You know what I mean?
Because the thing about it, though, to be honest, because he's like, I guess he's from Cameroon. He might be making some history with holding them belts. He might have been the first person to ever have it from Cameroon, something like that. So maybe it's some more of like a sentimental thing.
3% sanctioning of your pass.
They charge you on the baby belts too.
Yeah. Because you got to hold the ranking. Yeah.
Well, here's the funny part: when you're making 100,000 fight, guess what? That's 3,000.
No money. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's fucking robbery, blatant robbery. All of those belts, the WBC, and you still got to pay to be ranked.
Yeah, my guy in the chat agree with me. Like I said, he could learn something from Tyson's style because he got a good build. You just don't want to be left hook lazy, be built like that, have good power.
It's Tyson. That's what I said. His style is very Tyson-esque. It really is.
It looks like it.
Yeah,
it does.
He could learn a lot with better defense because that's the thing. Tyson got elite level defense. He could teach him some good. It wouldn't take much. He just tell him where to place his gloves and where to duck out because he kind of ducks already, but it just is in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Damn, he's putting work in. They're gonna stop this. I don't know how. I mean, dude's fighting back, but he's taking a lot of punishment.
Yeah.
But I mean, Christian is tiring though. He's getting a little tired.
Yeah, he's beating him up. Look at him. He's getting beat up.
It's small. Who's the bigger guy?
Rohan Murdoch is he's taller, but yeah. Oh, they stopped it. They stopped it after it's over.
Yeah, I knew it.
Nice. Okay, good stoppage. Yeah. Okay, good.
His trainer took a look at him. It was
Murdoch's corner stopped it after the 6. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't got there yet. That means I'm way behind you guys.
All right, Christian. Nice.
I mean, it wasn't. He was still fighting back. Jeez. I mean,
it was probably best. He still was taking a lot of punishment, though.
Mate. What's his box rate? How many fights has Murdoch had?
With 27.
27
with 2 losses. Yeah.
You've been in the game too long just to be quitting on the stool. You're not mashed up like that. That's lame.
No, he didn't quit. His corner was talking to him. He was ready to still go, but his dude looked at him like, you ain't got enough for this guy tonight.
Yeah,
because he's thinking in his mind like you can sit here for 3 more rounds and take more punishment, or we can just come back another day because he can't keep him off him. Look at that uppercut.
But you never know what could turn around. I mean, he wasn't brutalized. It wasn't brutal enough to you're 25 and 2. Like, come on, you don't just quit on the stool for that. Stop.
No, I'm saying he didn't quit on the stool. His team waved him off.
His team pulled him out. Yeah,
because he was still he was responding like, yeah, he ready. He was saying, and they were like looking at him, and his coach just turned around, just waved his hand a little bit.
He was concussed to them, maybe.
Yeah, because he was probably look, you got to think about it. These guys train with him every day, and they probably talk to him like, why are you talking like, oh hell no, it's over, bro.
It's over,
And plus, he was taking a lot of big shots off him.
Now I'm seeing the replay.
Yeah, he was Mbilli could crack. I've seen his knockouts, man. He's a big puncher.
Nothing.
That right uppercut was brutal. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Is this the co-main?
Yep, it was main event next.
Oh, okay, cool.
But do you know what? Do you know why to say like the team should have even? Because you remember, like we spoke about it, Mercer against Morrison.
Yeah.
Remember, Mercer was getting pieced the fuck up for the first 5 rounds, and then in the 6th round, it all swung round. And things can always change, man. I mean, it was shots, but.
But some of these dudes, I don't. That's why I'm saying that knockout loss he has to Parker. I wonder what kind of shit that it was.
I got to go back and watch that now. I'm kind of curious.
There probably been some wave off shit.
I'm mean, because Zach Parker's not like some big ass, but like.
I mean, he quit after John Ryder after 5 rounds, so it's like, you know, I mean,
and that guy looked just as tough as. I mean, he was taking them. He was trying to keep fighting back, but he was just getting clipped over and over.
He kept getting hit, and you know, just the accumulation of damage was really setting in.
Oh, he upset. That's he over there getting the hug of. No, it's all right, kid.
These new age fighters is just there's too quitty, man. This quit city all the time. We need more shields. I don't care about you. We live to fight the next day. Let's live to fight this day. To this day, I should put Wilder in for this one, innit? To this day, we need shields. Not always fight to the next day.
Okay, so I guess you guys got Beterbiev winning, yes? Or
Beterbiev's gonna get stopped.
It's like 6 to 8. 6 to 8.
Okay. You got Callum winning.
No, Beterbiev.
Okay. I thought you were serious.
Hell no. I got it. I got like the longest it'll go 8, and I'm saying that's because Beterbiev is going to try to get some work in.
Yeah.
You could get him out.
I think once Callum feels Beterbiev's power, that's when he's.
He could get him out in 4 rounds, Beterbiev, but I think he'll just I think Callum Smith will be able to outbox him for a minute because he's more long and rangy, keep him at the end of a jab, but then Beterbiev's just going to walk him down when he realizes you don't have that much power.
No, if Beterbiev wants to get in, he'll get in.
He gets
so he'll find a way in. He'll find a way in. There's a trend where these boxers always try to keep him in range, but it never works.
It never works. Never works.
I mean, John Ryder got in on him. Canelo got in on him. You know what I mean? It was well. So
yeah. Oh, his gum shield got knocked out his mouth.
Yeah, those shots when he hit him against a couple times that wasn't him losing. He got hit so hard he couldn't keep it in his mouth, and he just was about to roll like.
Actually stopped the fight for real.
Yeah, when you go back and look at them highlights just now, you could tell they could have probably stopped that around earlier. Damn.
One thing about Christian and Mbilli that I noticed is kind of a red flag. His chin. I saw the fight I was talking about last year against Carlos Gongora. He's another big puncher. He hurt Mbilli a lot of times in that fight. So his chin must be under suspicion. I mean, that's because his defense.
What does it mean? That he goes down by the shots?
Oh no! He wasn't dropped. He was staggered and hurt quite a bit in that fight against Carlos Gongora. I mean, they hurt each other, but it's like that was a fight of the year candidate. I highly suggest you watch it. But that was a first glare. And it's like, okay, so you put him in the ring with a big puncher, and because he doesn't defend himself so well, his chin could be he could be cracked and probably dropped and knocked out. Because I was telling okay, it's like you might want to. You need to use better defense if you're going to go up in class and fight somebody like a Morrell or Benavidez, especially. You know what I mean? Because those guys will land on you.
You need defense.
Just tuck your glove because he already stands low. His stance is excellent. Just tuck your fucking gloves under your chin and just learn to duck the right way and bob to the side and forth. It's not that difficult. It's a very small change. They could put a rope in the fucking ring when he's training, and he can learn that shit in a couple training camps. It's not nothing. So whoever's training these, I hate motherfuckers like him. Like, to be honest, a dude like him that's young like that, you trying to get right. You literally got to tell him when he goes to the gym, I don't want to see you throw no damn punches. No punches until you get this defensive movement down. I see you throw a damn punch, you run in laps until he fucking picks it up. Because there's no excuse to start getting where you're fringe world level and you don't fucking keep your hands up or you don't know how to duck right and then you're a pressure fire. That shit's annoying. That's how dudes get knocked out.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the wrong dude catches you because like I said, Benavidez is long. He's not a heavy puncher, but he'll clip you from the outside. Now you having to sacrifice to come in, hit you with uppercut. It's bad business.
Morrell's a big puncher as well.
Yeah. Oh, Morrell. I don't think.
Knock him out.
That's gonna be a problem.
A lot of these boxers choose their offense as their defense, but you can't be chinny if that's the case. If that's what your defense is,
you got to have a good chin and take what's coming back.
But your chin erodes, like we saw Joe Joyce's one. Leave the builders in.
If you allow yourself to get hit directly, that happens every time. Fucking what's his name? Same shit.
Joe Joyce.
No, the original Joy Joyce said 154. What's that dude's name? He's
Hurd?
big as hell. Yeah, Jalen Hurd's ass.
Jared Hurd. Yeah.
Jared Hurd
I never really rated him.
Got broke.
I never really rated him, to be honest. I thought the only reason because he was too big. He was fucking huge for the weight.
He was huge for the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I
you
think
know
that's
what,
where
y'all,
most of
y'all,
his
I'm
success
gonna
came
keep it
from.
real. Yeah, like that's just a part of the game. That Laura
No,
fight
I know.
probably was he forced Laura to fight him, and he literally he had won all his fights. Like, well, I mean, he did knock out some dudes, but he won most of his fight like on the skin of his teeth. Like, he doesn't get that knockdown, it's probably a
Yeah.
draw or something in that fight. But he
Yeah.
did do something that Laura I only seen happen like one other time when I seen Laura get dropped by a dude back in the day. He forced him to fucking fight because it was just he ain't had no choice. 200-pound, 154-pounder coming at you.
Yeah.
And he's 6'2".
And
That's
he's
just ridiculous.
and younger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I seen that coming. I was like, this dude's gonna get because no head movement. Then they kind of like once he got it's sort of like motherfucking once their defense gets broken, it's like, bro, quit trying to turn this dude into a
like for her,
boxer
his
rap.
defense didn't exist at all. Like you
Nah.
could just hit that guy. You could hit that guy well, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Him, Fondura, the same shit. It's like you don't pay no attention to defense, and it's very easy to at least put your hands next to your fucking chin.
Joyce as well.
Yeah, Joyce, the same thing, just coming forward, no head movement,
lying on
get his ass up.
Yeah.
The second beatdown was worse.
Yeah,
he got knocked spark out in the rematch.
Yeah, he got beat up bad. It's like, damn.
That was embarrassing. And he was the whole week talking about AJ, that whole week to lead up to the fight. And you're fighting
This is why you need to be focused on your fucking business, man. Like the task at hand. Don't be worried about other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got knocked the
Deontay Wilder talking about AJ, all that kind of crap. Yeah. Just before the Parker fight, not focused on Parker, not worried about him.
And Miller.
Yep, Miller.
Talking about AJ.
Yeah, at the end,
not worried about Daniel.
Focus on who you is. You got to beat the dude in front. Like that's why low key, man. Fighters used to be smarter than that. Like you don't just fucking start talking. You just act like it's a guarantee. It's not like you going against no bum or something. It's not like you have fucking neither one of them dudes. They act like, oh look, okay, I know fucking what's Dubois. Yes, he low key is a quitter or whatever. But the motherfucker could still hit, and he showed a hell of a heart in that fight because you pissed him off talking shit.
Yeah,
got your ass whooped.
And man, he actually lived up to where he beat Jarrell like he was his daddy.
Yeah. Okay, no.
Hey, Dubois showed up though. I gotta give him props because he actually got.
I was actually thinking that Miller was going to beat him.
So me too. I thought the same.
Yeah, because he's a quitter.
Because we've seen him quit twice now in fights. So it's like, you know, and he quit. And by an Usyk jab, he quit. So it's like, you know.
The one, he took it and he got back up, but he was still quittish vibes. But he just managed that.
Like you got the sense that, like, you know, if he gets dropped again, he just might tap out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know what I said about Dubois? The fact of the matter, if he had any other management besides Frank Warren, he would be a lot better. He would have got further along. But Frank Warren was trying to create his AJ
2.0
anti-AJ, and he rushed that kid. He's only 25. That's crazy that his name is that relevant that long. If they had properly moved him and got him like just concentrate on development, quit trying to compare him to like you don't even have the pedigree. The amateur experience of AJ was stupid to do it.
Yeah, that's an anomaly. AJ is an anomaly. And then you tried to do it with David Adeyemi. He got washed, and you had to gift him a win against the fucking
Sakalavsky.
That basically beat him, and then he got fucking washed by Fabio Wardley. So that AJ 3.0 is left the bull dizzy as well. Frank, just worry about who your people are. Stop trying to clone fighters. You can't clone them. It doesn't work.
Well, you see how he talks about fighters. Fucking Dubois is a big buck to him. Like, I'll make me a big buck. No, bro, it's not going to work that way. And that's why I said, like, low key, like, I'm starting to give some of these fighters passes because with proper handling, if he had been over there with Eddie Hearn, more like had AJ as a mentor situation, we would be talking about him still being undefeated right now and now fighting for a title shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they could have featured him on AJ's undercards, co-mains, stuff like that. Get him a good
Yeah.
And they fed into the hype. They were probably always gassing him up. Oh, you hurt AJ one time in sparring. You're the greatest and blah, blah, blah. And we felt some adversity. You didn't know what to fucking do.
Yeah. Quit. Fucking quit. Yeah.
That's why boxing's a dirty game, man, because it's like
You only finish your last
just
fight.
depends on where you end up at. Where you
Yeah.
know.
And I'm still not putting all my stock in Dubois. I'm still waiting to see
I gotta still see what he's made of. I really do.
See another 2-3 fights to see if he quits again or if he's what he's made of, to be honest.
That's why I said throw him in there with Parker. That'd be a nice little scrap. They're about the similar size.
How about Fabio? Why not that one?
Because I think Fabio's a bit, even though he's inexperienced compared to Dubois, Fabio's only had how many fights? 16?
17 now, I think. 16, 17, something like that.
Yeah.
So
maybe.
I can go for that. Why not? Yeah, you know.
I wouldn't do it because it's too high risk, low reward. If Fabio washes, Fabio's only.
I mean, if the fight was next, I'd pick Fabio to win, hands down. I'd be picking him.
Fabio's only British. He's British title holder. So if a British title holder beats you, then your guys out of no one. You've got no market value with the Daniel Dubois.
And the worst part, if you win, then they'd be like, "Oh, he wasn't ready and he was young and all that bullshit." So it's like it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
You don't even get the props of you beat a young contender that was trying to get in your way. No, they'll just be like, he wasn't developed. You caught him early, especially if he rails off like 5 wins in a row or something. Wash the victory. So it's like it never happened. So
no point.
Yeah, let him get a little more seasoned, and then. But like I said, Dubois is already in a place where he's tired of challenger. He's been at WBA bullshit belts and stuff.
Yeah, he can't go back. Like his resume, you've already fought Usyk already.
You've had a taste the championship experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
don't fight. What's his name? Where's who's the dude that
Fury?
No, the one that AJ fought, and then what's the name had fought him before that? Oh, what's that guy's name?
Oh.
The smaller guy, I can't think of his name. Dillian fought him first, and he got a close scrap with him, and then AJ fought him after that.
Oh, Jermaine Franklin.
Yeah, give him Franklin or something. If he could deal with somebody like that, that'll keep him kind of on par. And Franklin, he got a couple losses, but he's still kind of in the contendership thing.
Franklin to win, to be honest, against Dubois.
He got good feet, and he has good skills.
Good boxing skills, yeah.
Yep. I can see him beating Dubois.
He could out.
Win a decision.
Yeah, he could win a decision.
Or put him in one of them fights with one of them dudes like Rice or something.
Johnny Rice or Michael Coffey.
Or Jerry Forrest, one of the something like that. So.
Yeah. What about Michael Hunter? Put him. Where's he? He's disappeared.
Where the hell is Michael? What is going on with him?
No clue where he is.
Like that's sad, man. That really is.
Oh yeah, Hunter. That shit's crazy.
He's such a good boxer as well.
He lost to Jerry Forrest, by the way. That wasn't a draw. I saw that fight.
Yeah. I saw that fight as well.
Yeah.
But he really beat Povetkin, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Didn't he get a draw? They scored that a draw, right?
They scored it a draw. Yeah.
That was bullshit.
Hey, Electro, Jed, you can come on the panel if you want, Electro. The link's in the chat. Yeah, they gave it a draw, but I feel that he won.
Damn.
He's a good fighter.
After that, it seemed it's like when momentum just dropped. I think during the pandemic, Eddie dropped him, and it's like, why?
No, because remember he won a purse bid of his, and then he fucked off and said he weren't doing it, and went to Triller.
Oh, you know what it was? No, I said this at the time. I think that who Eddie beat a couple of he beat Martin Bacoli, then Sergey Kuzmin. He took the rose, and I think they were matchroom fighters at the time. That I think that might have rubbed Eddie the wrong way.
Eddie had him, and then Eddie.
Yeah, he was on matchroom, but after those wins, like during the pandemic, he dropped him. He didn't renew his contract.
And then there was a purse bid for Filip Ergovic, and Eddie
and Michael Hunter said like he makes a speech like he would take, he doesn't take it. He was ordered, and he didn't take. He turned down the fight.
Turned down the fight and went to Triller.
And it's sad because I said, bro, like I would have been picking Hunter at that time to win.
Yeah. He went and took a free fight deal with Triller, and then he got
Triller. Then had 2 fights and went nowhere, and I know no one knows what's going on with him.
So he's been sparring with AJ recently.
Nice.
That's my partner. That's because remember they was enemies. He didn't like AJ. AJ's this. Remember he came on my show, Michael Hunter, and he was I was like, yeah, but why did you take the Triller deal? You should have. He's like, no. He tried to like make an excuse that he didn't duck, but you did duck. You did duck. He did.
I mean, at the time, it's a shame because I'd have been picking them to beat Hergovic at that time. Honestly, I would have
easily.
He would have beat him. He would have beat him. It's just dudes like the Triller money, man.
Yeah, he should have fought Ergovic. He would have been in some kind of title contention ages ago. IBF. It was for IBF. They went down the line and everybody turned it down. Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder. Everyone didn't want to fight Ergovich like he was some fucking boogeyman.
He's looked terrible in his last 2 fights. I don't care what anybody says.
He doesn't look good. He doesn't. He's not the goods, man. He gonna get beat up like that other big ass Russian guy.
Like Elanius, he's gonna get beat up like an Elanius.
Like dude, like it's you can tell because like I said on that whole card, he's probably like as far as a contender, like a dude that's like in line to go get a title shot immediately. This motherfucker had the softest touch. Like, is you trying to like you got scared by this dude fucking Yang, and now you ain't did shit since then. Just like it's stupid. Like that's what gets dudes beat up.
Was it Dubois or what was the guy's name?
Mark DeMori. Mark DeMori. Pitiful.
Just I didn't even watch the fight. I didn't even watch it at that time. I
should have skipped this.
Seconds,
it myself. Like, dude, he as soon as he got hit with a big shot, he quit. He folded. That was it.
Yeah, so, I think that's what the bit I saw. I was like, why did you? And he got paid a shitload of money. Ergovich.
I'm like, they couldn't find anybody else really. Like that was who they chose. Nothing against the guy, but still, like really, they couldn't do any better than that.
Uncle Ronnie didn't even come. He hit me. He's like, I'm in Porto Vallarta. He's like, sent me a picture. I was like, why aren't you at the Saudi? He's like, no need to be there for that fight.
See, exactly. So perfect. He could have trained himself for that.
Right. There was no need.
No, you know what? Hergovich, since he was on that card, since they're probably going to try to find him an opponent, even though I don't really like I hate how the slow ass start from this dude, but throw his ass in there with Frank Sanchez, and Sanchez will stop him.
Yeah.
It's like he just don't got the heart. I don't think he got the heart to put up with somebody that's going to try to drop a lot of artillery on him. Zhang figured it out a little too late. Zhang thought he was going to get an honest decision and win, but he didn't. But so since then, Zhang ain't play. He's gonna put your ass out. You're not gonna fuck around and try to. But no, so he lost that fight.
Didn't Marvin Hagler say, "I'm not leaving it to the judges, and I'm not leaving it to the ref anymore. I'm gonna try to take him out." That's how you got to do it.
Yep. And you know, Hagler had a bunch of suspicious shit happen in his career.
Yep. A lot of shaky decisions. He looked at his fist and said, "These are going to be my judges from now on." After that draw against Santo Fermo.
How you guys doing? Hello, the lovely Miss LadyChann. How you doing, beautiful?
What's up, Electro?
Hey, Electro. Where have you been? You always disappear.
A lot has happened. Let's see. In the hospital 3 times in 2 months.
I thought that.
1 car accident, and now I am sick with the flu. So.
Oh my God! But you're a survivor. You're still here. Jesus Christ! Like I thought about you, and I thought you could be in hospital. If I don't see you, sometimes I think maybe I do default that maybe you're in hospital. Gosh, I hope you're getting well now.
I'm working on it. Me and Katie, we ended up getting sick. You know, it's usually she'll get sick, I take care of her. I get sick, she'll take care of me. We both got sick at the same time.
Together. He's like, fuck it. The flu's fucked up. The flu's worse than COVID. COVID's easy. Flu's fucked.
I'll tell you what, though, today was very exhilarating. It's a great day of boxing, man.
Yeah, I did. Well, I haven't watched the whole card. I came on a bit late, so I just caught the post.
I hope you got a chance to see the Maloney Sanchez fight because damn.
No, I heard that it was
the best fight I've seen in years.
I think Maloney's head got cut. Did he get a cut?
Yeah, he got cut. It was a headbutt to the right eyebrow, the edge of the right eyebrow on the outside, so it didn't really.
Who was it, Jason Maloney or the other brother?
Say again?
Who was it, Jason Maloney or the other brother? There's 2 of them. 2 Maloneys.
I know it's the champion. I don't remember what.
Andrew was the other one.
Andrew is the other one. Yeah,
he's the one that got knocked the fuck out by Junto Nakatani last year.
Yeah, I remember who it was. And who did he fight? This Maloney?
He fought Sanchez. Saul
Sanchez. Who do you think? This was a close. Who do you think guys should have won this? Did you guys see that?
That was a dude. I had it 6 rounds apiece. Seriously.
Okay,
I wasn't mad at the decision. One of the judges had it.
So 2 of the judges had it way too wide. It was way too wide, in my opinion. 1 or 2 of the judges.
No, the other 2 judges. It was only by a round. It was the other 2.
No, it was 116, 112. That's what the other 2 judges had.
112, which if it's round by round,
So that means that Jason won 8 rounds, and I
8
didn't see
rounds,
that.
8-4, yeah.
Yeah, that's 8 rounds. But see, I'm not mad at it because there's a couple of rounds that because I was calling the fight.
I mean, in
Yeah,
my
sweet.
opinion, it could have been a draw. Could have went the other way for either guy, honestly, because it was really close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very close.
It really was. It was hard to score, honestly.
Maybe I should rematch. So, what do you guys think about Beterbiev getting this atypical finding?
Well, basically, I thought there was nothing to report. I mean, and they said afterwards, like everything was pretty much fine. Everything was clear.
He's been tested more than twice there.
He's been tested 3 times. The first 2 was atypical, and the third one wasn't. It was clear.
Yeah, so
I
guess
don't know.
it's not for me.
To me, that's like an inconclusive, like on the lie detector test. It's like you didn't lie. We don't know if you lied, or we don't know if you're telling the truth. But if you was clean, it would just be clean. Atypical means you can't specify it, but there's something quite right.
I mean, what caught my eye is that, Beterbiev came out and pretty much defended himself, and he said that Callum Smith is really trying to. I'm sure you probably heard, but then now this makes it interesting because I wonder if he's pissed off.
But Callum Smith, but at the end of the day, it is questionable. We know Beterbiev has had a lot of injuries and operations. He could be on steroids. He could be on a lot. He could be a lot of things. It was atypical at the end of the day. You're nearly 40. And they tried to put it down is that the testosterone levels were risen because of pumping weights and squats. No, stop.
Yeah. That's
bullshit.
It's strange to be.
You can't raise your T levels by doing no fucking exercise like that, especially to a point where it's outside the normal range. Especially when you're aging like that, it's going to dwindle down. The only way you maintain it, even if okay, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. His fucking diet is impeccable. He works out and shit. Even with those fucking margins, you still wouldn't be over 800. Like that's Like you gotta keep it real. Like the problem is we've gotten so used to some of these fuckers, and it's not everybody. I hate when people make out like it's just rampant. It's fucking 2 out of 100 because the majority of dudes aren't testing dirty and fucking up. So these guys come in here and like I said, like any kind of suspicion, like bro, like you can't act like you the first person. It's sort of like what that Baumgartner bullshit. When I heard her talking about, I don't know, I've been out the ring trying to infer like she didn't know why because you failed the drug test. That's why you out the ring. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like it's just like keep it real. Like if but
atypical means it's abnormal. Yeah. So why is it abnormal?
We're trying to have the fight go through and then they'll find out that he's fucking like, that's what's been happening lately.
Yeah, a year later we'll get the results. Like, atypical means it's not normal. So we need to know why it wasn't normal for the first 2 tests, and then on the 3rd test it was normal. So that means maybe when you cycled off, it was out your system by the 3rd test, but it was at the last bit of the cycle where it's atypical. But that's not a clean. You didn't pass clean. You didn't. Sorry, you didn't.
Yeah, and let's keep it real, man, because
they were clean.
Because a lot of these fight, like it's like people want to carry the mantra on the Cubans about their age. Let's keep it real. A lot of Russians and people from that area do have a steroid background. So I'm not saying necessarily that he did, but I'm just saying like it would not be a surprise if one of these dudes popped.
Are you saying that because of Ivan Drago?
Huh?
Are you saying that because of Drago?
No, just because a few years ago, even the Olympics, they expelled them all out the damn. Like this was the program that they've been running. But like I said, they'll be quick to point out the Cubans and the old mans and stuff. But they have a reputation of being on steroids and stuff like that. It's been going on. All athletes at all levels.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Chan, could I ask you something?
Yeah.
Why do they call Callum Smith Mundo? What's that mean? Do you know?
Well, his name is Mundo.
I mean, his boxing name, I guess, because they call Liam Smith Beefy. And it's like, what came up with these names?
How do they spell the Mundo? Is it M-U? How do they spell the Mundo?
M-U-N-D-O.
Well, that's Spanish for world.
Oh, okay.
But why would he be that?
That's what I'm saying. Even like Liam Smith, they call him Beefy. It's like, why call you Beefy, bro? Like,
I think because he's like a beefy lad, like really when he's big and beefy. That's just a British slang, beefy, beefed up. But mundo is a world in Spanish.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I was wondering why he had that on his back. I'm like, is this the right fighter?
yeah.
Gotta have Mundo on the back.
Yeah, I never ever knew that was what his tag name was. Yeah, Mundo.
Woo, this is gonna be a good one. Oh,
His ring walk. He's coming in. Oh, so he's hang on. Is already Callum Smith already in?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Callum Smith came
Beterbiev
in
just got in
first.
the ring for me. Beterbiev just got in
Yeah,
the ring for me.
Beterbiev
So
is
yeah,
almost in the ring now.
yeah, he's in
Yeah.
the ring. He's in the corner now. So
Yeah, because I was like, is he coming? Is Beterbiev coming up first? And he's the champ. So he's the unified. But we just want to see. We just want to see you fight fucking Bivol. That's all, mate. That's all.
oh God, if he loses tonight, please no. Oh man, that'd just be awful, wouldn't it?
If Callum Smith wins,
Well,
because then
I
we'll
mean,
get
then we get the fight for sure next because then that'll
yeah.
be a lot easier to make. Yeah, so
Bivol and him, but really, we wanted to see Bivol and him.
the Bivol, yeah, that's what we just wanted to see Beterbiev and Bivol fight for so long,
Yeah, yeah.
so
I would have had Bivol beating him anyway. So yeah.
yeah. I mean, like even if Callum does win, he doesn't beat Bivol, so that
No,
doesn't happen.
no, he doesn't at all. No. Yeah, but the fight could be made at least because Bob's still backtracking again, saying he doesn't know if he'll make it with the Saudis. It still doesn't really.
Man.
Bob, you've got one summer left, man. Just fuck off. Fucking hell.
I shouldn't laugh.
No, still chatting shit and saying that the atypical findings. Eddie Hearn needs to shut his mouth. Eddie Hearn's like, it's public. You lot put it out. I'm just commenting. Like,
why does Eddie need to shut his mouth? That was publicly released.
Yeah, shut your mouth, Bob. Yeah, shut your mouth. He said it's from Scots. Bob, please stop.
Shit, I will. Yeah, if that was true, you see every dude out every day doing squats every day, boosting it. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Stop.
What do you say it's from? What do you say it
maintains. That's it.
Squatting and heavy lifting weights.
Oh wow.
On steroids. That's where it's from. Let's just keep it a buck. Yeah. It's atypical. You did it twice. You failed twice with atypical. Then on the third time, it was clean. So, yeah. Let's just call a spade out here. You failed. There he is. He's had a lot of injuries though. He's been acting like he's been saying stuff that he don't really want to fight no more. He doesn't like it, beating people up. Well then retire or vacate the belts. We don't care about just leave then.
If he wins tonight, either fight Bivol or give up the belts and retire. Seriously, you know what I mean? It's not. I mean, you need to start showing initiative that you want to fight. No, Bob, I want to fight Bivol next. You know what I mean?
And he's always injured in camp. Fights always have to get.
There's no reason not to make that fight. Neither one of you guys are significant draws. It's not like no money fucking complaint. It just make the fucking fight. Now I know intentionally for a while they were like they ain't gonna say it, but they were intentionally. These guys were not fighting each other on purpose. But at some point in time, the shit got to go down because there ain't nobody left. It's just you two. That's it.
And Bivol's already way richer than you just from fighting Canelo anyway. So you know what I mean. He don't care about the money. He wants the legacy. Just get it done. Jeez.
Yeah, for like all the other light heavies have been taken out by these guys, so these two need to fight so we can finally find out who's the best one.
Yeah. Callum's gonna get his second. How many times he lost? Once. I need to Canelo.
Just once. Yeah, points. Canelo. Yeah, points. So.
He's gonna get knocked out here.
I think so. This is gonna be his first stoppage loss.
Yeah, he's getting knocked the fuck out here, love. If Canelo
brutalized that power, bro, that's gonna tell the story.
Canelo brutalized him at 168. This guy's just he's gonna get knocked out.
Anthony Yarde tried talking shit after the Joe Smith fight, talking about Beterbiev is slow. I said, "Oh, you won't think that once he hits you, though."
Yeah. Then you woke up with the towel being thrown in or whatever it was, wasn't it? With Yarde. They threw that towel in, boy.
God, this guy's a physical specimen, man. He's in amazing shape.
Who? Which one?
Beterbiev.
Hey, he needs some sun, though, boy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's in shape, though. I'll give him that for a 38-year-old. Yeah,
who would you guys rather take a punch to the body from, Subaru, Matias, or Beterbiev?
Matias, sorry.
Yeah, same.
Material
I agree.
will probably miss. He may miss. Sometimes he's not always flush, by the way.
Yeah.
I won't take that gamble. We got a new member in the building. Yay, let's play.
I didn't realize how much taller Smith was than
Yeah, he's like 6'3", ain't he?
Like 6'3", and he had the gall to be fighting at 168. I was like, listen, you better just move up to 175, love.
Man, he looked so skinny in the John Ryder fight, man. It was crazy.
Get your ass to 175 in the
Here
end.
we go. Round
Here
one.
we go.
Play this. Hang on.
Me bar rat-a-tat-a-tat-a brain splatter. What's the matter? Just start it. Don't try move the body. Try scatter. Big pattering up all over your body. Now you bruise and batter. Tap shatter. You never should do a lot.
What the hell? Holy shit.
Woo! Yo. Arthur taking it to him early.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Wow. Oh, he getting off to a fast start.
This is what I'm only.
This might not go 5. This might not go 5.
The fight ain't even started for us. We're only at referee's instructions. Can you believe it?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm at 2:30 on the clock.
Fuck, we're behind, mate.
Damn. You guys watch it on Sky, right?
Yeah.
I'm at 220 right now.
Okay.
What's
Same.
who's taking the first round?
Beterbiev applying pressure. Callum backing up.
Beterbiev is going to apply the pressure right away.
Yeah, he put it on Callum. I think he might have hurt him a little bit in like the first 30 seconds.
Me and Edward said this, so you could get him out within 4 rounds, but we just fought 8, the maximum. This ain't going 8 then.
Nah, man. I don't see it. It might not go to 6.
Yeah, look, Callum's pieced up on the ropes already. Beterbiev has started fast. He's like, we ain't got no time. Atypical findings out here. You called me out on it. Ruski. I'm Ruski. Yeah, I'm just going to delete you real quick. Wow. Anyway, I've never rated Callum Smith. Like, I've already told people, like, he's got a good, amateur background, but he ain't really that guy like that.
Even the George Groves win was kind of in question because that was like George Groves at the end of his career. So
George Groves was old.
You see, that's what everybody says.
Well, yeah, he was in the twilight of his career.
He was. He already come with the.
He retired right after that, didn't he?
Yeah, he's come off with doing the Froch like rematch, and he was old. He was old by the time he got to Callum. Oh, who's this ref again? I forgot. This ref is Wolverine.
Ooh, okay, Callum, I see you now. Okay, he firing back now.
What's the name of this ref? What's this ref?
Not sure. I recognize the guy though. I think he's been on Top Rank cards before.
He's like Wolverine. He reminds me of Wolverine. I'm trying to figure out, does he annoy me or is he a good ref? I forgot.
I think he's decent. I know this guy. I don't know his name though, but he's decent.
Yeah. Looks like Wolverine.
Okay, Callum getting his jab off, putting his jab to use, so that's good.
You mean that non-existent jab for Canelo? Yeah, wow.
Yeah, right. Now he wants to use it. Ooh, nice check hook by Beterbiev. Yes. Oh yeah, Callum's in check. He's on caution mode. He's aware of that power now.
Here goes the power.
Yep.
This is going to about round 6 max.
Don't worry about it.
Callum's got no power like against Beterbiev. Doesn't seem it's hurt, like Beterbiev. It's getting caught with some jabs.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Who did round go to?
I give it to Beterbiev. I think he got it. Yeah.
Well, this round that I'm watching, round 1, did you give it to Beterbiev?
I did.
I gave it to.
I thought he won it.
Yeah, there's some spots of it, but yeah, overall, I guess, effective aggression, landed shots, Beterbiev.
Yeah, I got my notebook out already.
Yeah. Callum's been backed up and already been on ropes a couple of times.
He's kind of been ragdolled a little bit on the ropes too, yeah. So
check left hook from Beterbiev. That was nice. Shots to the body, hooks to the body, everything. Beterbiev is just, he's just going to walk him down very soon. The walking down's already started.
and he's breaking him down already. It's gonna, it's just gonna be worse at this point.
Very good at cutting off the ring as well. His ring IQ.
I think the only chance Callum has is that counter left hook he throws.
Yeah, I think it's not powerful enough though.
You think? I mean, just that could be. I mean, that could be his get out of jail free card. But that's it could be.
You'd have to land the perfect equilibrium. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm saying it's like in his last fight that got him out of trouble. That's how he knocked out the Battle League guy. So
who's the guy that he knocked out in 2 rounds, Callum?
Lenny Castillo. Yeah. That was his first fight at the weight class, and he that guy went the distance with Bivol before, lost to him on points.
Oh, yeah. And he knocked him out. And then afterwards, he who's the last fight? He coming off a win again, Callum, isn't he?
Matthew Batterleak. That was in August of 2022. That was on the undercard of Usyk Joshua too.
Yeah, under Buddy McGirt, he's been under. He's looked better under Buddy McGirt. Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah, he's been with him ever since he got to 175. So yeah,
he's looked better with him.
Oh,
we're still in the corner and like waiting for round 2. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, Artur putting his jab to use now. A lot of snap on that jab.
A lot of people underestimate Beterbiev's jab and say he doesn't really have one, but he does.
Oh hell no, bro! They kidding me?
He's had 400 amateur fights, Beterbiev.
Damn.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
why
he's
3. I thought it was 3. He's had 4.
400. They said earlier today, 400.
Damn.
That's why he's got a lot of wear and tear.
Yep.
Even though 400 fucking. That's a lot. You've seen 1 million Callum Smiths, mate. Callum's he's got some long levers, but he looks a bit Beterbiev looks solid. Callum looks a bit flimsy. I don't know. His form looks a bit not sure. Don't look as sturdy as Beterbiev. Beterbiev looks like we ain't getting paid for no blood clot overtime out here. I mean, I need to go back to the. Quebec's too sunny for me, even though there's not a lick of sun and there's everything down there. It's still too hot for him. We need to return back to the mountains. Yeah. No, not one bit. Callum Smith looks like he's black compared to Beterbiev. You know them ones. Grey at this point. Grey. Look at the grey hue on his skin. Grey. That's wild. Jeez.
Ooh.
Not bad by Callum Smith with the double.
Not bad at all. Yeah, he's working his way back into this round.
Yeah, put up the fight, man. Just like don't let the old guy bully you up. Yeah, you can box, Callum. Just box.
Ooh.
Beterbiev might be on a bit of the slide anyway, in my opinion. He is.
He's pacing himself. Like he's not really
He's gonna knock you out, but I see Beterbiev being on the side for the last couple of fights. I've thought that.
Let me see. He had the Yarde fight. Then before that, Joe Smith.
No, that was good. That was a good one. But Anthony Yarde, I thought the one before Joe Smith Jr. Who was that?
Marcus Brown.
Yeah, that was war, blood everywhere.
Yeah, that's when he got cut and had to really dig deep. Yeah, so.
And Tony Weeks was covered in blood there, wasn't he? Yeah.
Tony Weeks was what?
Covered in blood.
Well, did he ref that fight or no?
I think he did ref that fight. He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
No. He ref the. You talk about the Battle Jack Marcus Brown fight. That one. Yeah. That's the. Yeah.
Oh, was it that? I thought he did the.
No. He wasn't a ref in that one. I'd remember that. Yeah.
Are you sure, AJ?
I'm positive. Yeah. It wasn't Tony Weeks in that fight. Well, he didn't ref the Marcus Brown fight. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Tony Weeks was covered in blood, boy.
I got that.
Trust me, that haircut I remember. So
yeah, that cut, yeah.
Anyone disagree with that? I got 2 rounds.
2 rounds Beterbiev, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, with that. Callum Smith did better in this round though, but
it still wasn't enough to win it. Yeah.
We've just finished the round 2. We've got a commercial. You're probably already in round 4.
Yep, round 3 just started.
No, we got a commercial. Who have you got, Edward? Got Beterbiev winning so far.
Yeah, 2-0. Easy work.
Yeah. Gonna need him to turn it up a bit. He's gonna start.
Oh, jeez. Beterbiev applying pressure, backing up Callum. Got him against the ropes. Landing that jab. Yep.
Ooh, Beterbiev just threw out.
Crazy how Beterbiev's winning the battle of the jabs and Callum has a longer reach. Oh. If Callum's feeling that power, man, it's not looking good. He's fading. Woo! Ooh.
Ooh, nice jab. Beterbiev is
Yep,
like,
nice jab to the body and head. You saw those? Yep.
Sharp, Dad. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, look, backing him up there. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
damn. Oh, yeah, but he's getting into his groove now. He's
Callum just looks a mess. He just looks like he's
he's not even. Callum's completely out of rhythm, man. He really is.
Yeah. Not got no rhythm at all, Callum.
Oh, damn. Beterbiev. He's really getting into his groove now. He's landing at will almost.
Yeah. Callum's leaving the building.
Yeah.
Just call the paramedics on standby from now. Get the gas and the oxygen away.
I'm ready right there, brother.
Yeah, get the heart defibrillator as well. Get the stretcher and the ambulance waiting with the doors back. So we can get you in very quickly. Rapid. Yeah. We're not longing this out.
No.
And then
I remember a spar partner that Beterbiev had once. I don't know the guy's name, but it was a black guy. And I thought he was asked if he would ever fight Arthur in a title fight. He flat out said no. No. Beterbiev had a spar partner who was a black guy. I don't know his name. I mean, but he was asked that, he was saying how dangerous Beterbiev is and how sparring with him was comparable to him being hit by a car and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and he was asked, so would you ever fight him for a war title? He said, no. You wouldn't? No, I wouldn't. No.
So sparring sparring.
Because sparring was enough. He's like, nah, I ain't touching that man in a real fight.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
See, look, Callum's hitting him, but he's just like, oh, this doesn't hurt. So
he's fading. He's breaking down.
Yeah, Callum always breaks and fades, man. His stamina's not good.
He's gonna get stopped.
Yeah. And I don't want to hear I took the fight on short notice. No,
none of that shit, bro. You should have fought last year. That's what you should have did. Seriously.
Yeah, stop making excuses for him, Chan. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. Because I know the UK, they're just going to come up with a bag of excuses. That's what they do. They did it for Billy Joe Saunders. They did it.
Thank you, Shan, for keeping it real. Honestly, thank you for being a Brit that keeps it real, and that doesn't just choose fight based on he's British. I'm just picking him. You know what I mean? So
I think the style matchup. I know. Listen,
I'm sure you want him to win. Being a fellow Brit, you want him to win, but you just see the forest for the trees. So
to be honest, it's for sometimes, even if it's a Brit fight, sometimes I don't even care if the Brit wins or not. Sometimes it depends. My patriotism is subjective to the fighter. The ones sometimes like you or not. I think Callum Smith is all right, but in that Canelo fight, it was just dire, and it was just that was just trash. So you let Canelo pummel your.
I've only watched that once. I haven't seen it anymore. That's it.
Yeah, it was shit fight. Shit fight. And same thing. So what I'm saying is, listen, Beterbiev has got 100% knockout ratio. Callum Smith ain't going to be the one to disrupt that. He's not. So I can't pick him to win. He's not the guy that's going to offset that, I'm afraid. Bivol will.
That's what I was about to say. The only person I see doing it is Bivol. That's it.
Yeah. But Callum ain't the guy. So British or not, call me a traitor, which they did for Billy Joe. It's like, you're a traitor.
Oh, my God. Yep, he's getting beat up. He's getting pissed up. It might be over.
But it could be over in 4 rounds.
Callum's in trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble.
He's getting pissed up. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh.
He's not going to survive.
No, man. Nah. It's either this round or next round he's getting taken out. I think, yeah.
If he goes down the next round, you called it right.
Woo! God, this guy is. Oh man, he's just an animal. He really is. Just how he just beats the fight out of guys.
Are we on 4, right? Because they're writing small.
I'm on 4.
Yeah, we're
110 on the clock for me. 110 on the clock for me. So on the timer.
Yeah, this guy's leaving the building.
He made
by Callum.
Look, outclassed out everything. God.
His punches aren't even. He's trying to fight back, but his punches aren't even bothering Beterbiev. He's just soaking them all up.
Yes, listen to the beginning of the show. We said this is what exactly is going to happen. Beterbiev is going to just feel like, you know what, his power is nothing. He's just going to walk through the shots. You knew it. What was the Anthony Yarde knockout round?
Round 8.
The Anthony Yarde got further.
Yep.
This ain't going to 8, mate. Sorry.
Well, Yarde had the style to kind of like, give Beterbiev some issues. So, so I think that kind of helped him, like, last as long as he did.
Yeah. But we all knew he was getting knocked out. We all still predicted knock. Yeah. Oh, Callum is getting pieced the fuck. Has he got a cut on his eyebrow on his right eye, Callum?
He's got a bloody nose for sure.
Yeah. Him. Looks like a stick man. You need to go up to Cruiser. Go to Cruiser. Let's go to Cruiser.
Who else is he going to beat up there? Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, I'm going to get a soda. Keep me up posted.
You're going to miss him getting knocked the fuck out.
I know it's not far, just 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, it's only next to, his punches are doing nothing to Beterbiev. Look, it's like pillows on your fucking hands. You've got pillows, mate. Just get your duvet out and take a nap. Just fucking hell. Beterbiev always gets on the inside, always in the end. Always. But Bivol will beat this version anyway. I can see Bivol will totally be on the move and stick and move this guy, Beterbiev. Stick and move. And Bivol's still got a chin. Who did he get clapped by and he was like, oh, that rocked Bivol? Who was it?
Joe Smith Jr. rocked him.
Yeah. And Joe Smith Jr. is a hard hitter. Yeah. Bivol's still...
My wife picked this round for Bivol. For Beterbiev to knock out Smith.
Okay, let's see if she got it. Yeah, let's see.
She's probably right.
Yeah,
he's leaving. Like they'll probably quit on the fucking stall. Look, he's bleeding everywhere. His eyebrow is bleeding. I think the right eyebrow. I think. Yeah.
The only thing that's going to beat Artur is Father Time at this stage, in my opinion.
Yeah. So just let Bivol fight you, take the belts, and retire.
That's it.
Yeah, he's unified champion.
Who knows? He might beat Bivol. You never know. I mean, I'm not taking him to, but you never know. So
he's out. He can box and punch. So you never know.
Yeah.
I just think that Bivol's too sharp now. Just move. Bivol will move on him.
Now, do you think Bivol will stop Artur or no? Just points?
No points.
Okay.
Strictly points. Just move. He will trade, but he'll move as well. He'll move.
One thing I like about him, he uses effective aggression when necessary. He'll jump in and kind of like land shoe shines and back out. Boxes and
nice little combo, and then back out. He sticks to his game plan. He's extremely disciplined. He ain't wavering off it. Nothing. No one.
He just cares about getting a win. I don't think he cares about. I don't really think he cares about knockouts.
Yeah, I'm not a knockout guy. I'm going points. That's it. Yeah.
Like what he does with points is usually like really wide. So
yeah, it's wide unless it's Canelo and they try to.
Yeah, of course, exactly. Of course, unless it's Canelo. So
Canelo, why don't you fight Beterbiev? You dare to be great. Go ahead.
I think he would have if he had beat Bivol, in which that would have been nice to see. So
that would have been a good fight, Beterbiev Canelo. What?
Yeah, I don't think it would have gone so well for Canelo though.
Canelo might have had his first bum on the canvas.
Yeah.
On that one, but Canelo got a chin though. But I mean, yeah.
I think Beterbiev would be the one to crack it.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. Look, Callum Smith is doing nothing.
Oh, he's trying, but it's not good enough, man.
I'm winning one round.
Yeah. I just 5-0 for me so far.
Actually, this round, to be completely honest, has been Callum Smith's round because he's scoring the points.
Well, I'm behind with you lot, so I can't see it as yet.
But it's not like he's doing any damage.
No, he's still holding center of the ring at the minute. Yeah, he's not getting backed up as much as he was.
Yeah, these punches are giving me a headache, and I'm not even taking them.
Yeah, because it's doing some back of the head punches. But that's because Callum's like dipping down as well. not fighting
No,
at all.
I think Beterbiev took this round easy because I think he's gonna clap him the next round.
Yeah, go for the knockout in the next round. Callum Smith ain't got no head movement. Neither has Beterbiev either, to be honest. Not much.
Yeah, not much on defense, but
Yeah,
but he's still kind of hard to hit clean though. I mean, even though you can
Yeah.
tag him, it's hard to hit him.
I've noticed, yeah. Told you Callum's bleeding from the eyebrow. Yeah, he looks like he's struggling in there, boy. Callum's
Yeah, he stayed off the ropes the whole round and got beat up his last part of it.
yeah. Yeah,
He got to stay off the. He can't go. He literally just can't keep him off him.
that's what we knew, though. Bivol's just pressure. I mean, Beterbiev can be pressure. He can switch it. He can be pressure. He can counter punch. Yeah, and
Like I said, he getting some rounds in. He's gonna carry him a little bit longer. He's gonna.
He probably could have got Smith out by round 4.
Well, Leon, what are you watching, my guy? How you gonna get the first 2 rounds to Smith? Are you serious? Like, you gotta be trolling.
He's British. He's being British. He's being
okay.
British.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Who looked more impressive? Silvestri said, Yarde or Callum? Yarde.
Oh yeah, Anthony, most definitely.
Here we go.
Oh.
Yarde. But how he lost, was it impressive?
No.
Yeah. Was he climactical?
I think Tunde pulled him out, right? Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Buddy might throw in that towel. He's done that before for his fighters.
That's what I'm thinking. He probably will.
Yeah. He's done that. He's done that before. So I don't know what Buddy's saying to him in the corner. I haven't heard. So because remember, he worked the corner of Maxime Dadashev. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Who?
He worked the corner of Maxime Dadashev, the boxer that died after fighting Subriel Matias.
Oh, did he?
Really?
That was Buddy McGirt in the corner. Yeah. In his corner. Yep.
Oh shit. And then he had Derek Chisora for 1 fight.
Yep. Was that the Parker rematch or the first fight? I can't remember.
I think it was the first fight?
Might have been the first. I can see how his influence. He was kind of real. Derek was kind of really bouncy.
Who's here? I just heard it go boop. Did someone drop off? No.
Still all of us.
I just heard it go bloop. No one's backstage though. No. Just knock him out, please, because I'm bored.
Katie's saying the same thing. Just knock him out, B. Knock him out.
He was getting anticlimactic. Like,
yeah, just prove Katie's prediction right. We're with it. Knock him out now. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Katie said 5 or 6, so 5 is down. So.
I said 6 to 8.
Yeah. 40 more seconds for the round. 6. Oh yeah, he's getting pieced up again. Oh gee. Oh.
Yeah, he's getting pieced up.
Callum's a tough guy.
He's going to get pulled out of this fight.
But he's going to pull him out. That's what I think.
He's going to get pulled out to save him from a highlight knockout reel. Trust me, because his face looks a mess now.
He's battered.
Yeah. His nose looks like it's broken. His eyebrows fucked.
But Buddy got some thinking to do, man. He might not want another, incident on his hands.
Just pull him out. You can't win. He ain't going to be able to outpoint or outpower. So just pull him out. Throw it. He's missing with shots as well, Callum. He's missing some of them shots as well. Footwork stays on the ropes. Just look, nothing.
I got 59, 55.
So you've got Bivol. I mean, Beterbiev winning all rounds.
I got Beterbiev winning all rounds except for round.
Was it 5 or 6?
5.
What round was it? 5 or 6?
I gave Callum Smith round 5.
Okay.
I got a feeling I'm gonna see Buddy giving him the speech. I love you too much, kid.
Yeah, he's gonna.
All right, I see it coming because he got to look. He got like I think somebody asked about who was that? The other dude. What fight was better? The heart is better in this. Callum Smith. He's gonna have to put him to sleep for him to stop. He's not going to stop.
Yeah. I agreed.
It's gonna have to be some kind of
and he sent him back
shit.
out round 7. Okay, it's gonna continue.
And Anthony Yarde didn't have any damage like on his face.
No,
like
he didn't. He wasn't really.
No. I think he had a swollen eye, but that was pretty much it. So.
Oh yeah, I think
yeah.
And he got pulled right out.
Yeah.
My thing would be, don't pull me out of a title fight. Don't pull me unless I ask.
No matter what happens, please don't do it.
Yeah, it's a title fight. Fuck it. Buddy's talking a lot, but we can't hear it. So I wonder what he's saying to him.
I'm trying to see the corner work. It's like they show commercials for me, so it's like I couldn't get.
Yeah, we can see the whole corner. Buddy's doing a lot of talking, but he's come back out.
Buddy's giving him the game plan, and every time he implements it, he looks good. But it's like he has a lapse towards the last minute of a round, and he just gets fucking clubbed.
Oh,
that's it. It's going down. No, that's it. He's down.
Oh, that's it. He's down. That's it. He's down. Yep. He dropped him.
I'm behind. What round is this? 7?
7. Yep. Around the 140, around the 150 mark. Yep.
Shit, I'm just 230. Still.
It's over.
That's it. That's all she wrote. That rub's got to stop it. That's it. He's down again.
Oh shit! Is it
down again? Yep. Second knockdown. Oh yeah, he's fucked up now. Callum is fucked up now. Stop the fight. Just pull him out. Stop it.
Throw the towel in.
That's it. Buddy got in. It's over. It's over.
Yep. I haven't even got to the first knockdown yet. Oh, shit.
I told you Buddy was going to step in. I know it. I see.
Yeah. Should have retired in the corner. Shouldn't have sent him back out. Yeah, look. Round. The first. We just got to the first knockdown now. He gets up though. 6, 7, 8.
Okay, it's all right, bro. You did your best.
Where they're from Liverpool. They're tough set of lads. They have got heart. They're a tough set of lads.
Yeah.
Liverpudlians are.
Beterbiev haven't even got a scratch on him.
Look, Callum down again, boy. And then, what does Buddy just throw the towel in now?
Yeah, he stepped in. He said that's it. So yeah.
He said, "Fuck it, I'm in the ring. I'm in the building."
Okay, now fight Bivol, please. Thank you. Can we get the Bivol fight for God's sakes?
Well, we got the prediction right. 6 to 8 rounds. Was
that the 7th round? That was the 7th, right?
Yeah, 7th
round.
Okay.
I predicted round 9, man. Fuck.
That's too long for Beterbiev with this guy.
Yep. Yeah. I think this should have been over like during round 5, honestly.
Round 5, yeah.
No, but Beterbiev took a break in round 5.
Hey, Chan, can you post the link for Leon? He wants to jump on.
Yeah, he could have been over in round 4 then. Yeah, round 5 he took a thingy off. Yeah, I'll post a link now.
Okay. Oh man, this guy, this dude is just something else. He really is.
Fight down, I don't know how you had Callum Smith up. You're being British.
It's nothing to do with being British. I don't know. Look, listen. Just because his punches like hurt doesn't mean he gets double points. I just had Smith scoring more, landing more scoring punches. He was getting beaten up. He was going to lose clearly. I just had him landing more scoring punches.
Power punches tend to be looked at the judge a bit. The judges prefer them a bit more if it's a power punch.
Look. His power punches were clearly doing a lot more damage, but Smith was landing more of his power punches. They weren't hurting him as much, but Smith was landing more of his. If you're looking at scoring punches, I just had Smith winning the rounds, but he was losing the fight.
Power punches
winning the rounds.
But there's also effective aggression. So you know.
But that's what I mean. Smith was being effectively aggressive. He was just fighting somebody a lot stronger than him, but his aggression was still being effective because he was landing, scoring punches.
I don't know what fight you watched, but the fight I watched, Callum only got one round, and that was round 5.
That was round 5.
I've clearly.
He was on the back foot.
Different scorecard to everyone on the panel, but I just thought let me come
First
on here
three
and.
rounds, the first 3 rounds,
Anthony did a way better job.
First 3 rounds, Callum Smith was on the back foot, straight back foot.
Yeah, but he was landing good counters. I don't know.
All right, please, can we get the Bivol fight now? Please,
can we get it now? I don't care about Callum Smith at all. I'm not seeing anything through no patriotism. I wasn't scoring him as I was scoring it.
Did you know that? But you did predict that Beterbiev was going to stop him in the end.
Of course I did. Of course, Smith had a very tough challenge ahead of him. I didn't see him doing it.
He pulls you hard just once, you come right back.
They've been saying all week, if anyone can beat Beterbiev, Callum Smith can do it. He comes from a family; they're fighters. Beterbiev looks like he is nearly 40. He's on the slide.
Sorry, not based on what I saw, Callum Smith.
He ain't the one to break the 100% count ratio. You're not the guy to do it. That's why I said he wasn't. And he wasn't.
We all know who is, and we better get that fight next.
Bivol.
Come on.
When you just got knocked the fuck out, we'd be like, oh my fucking God.
Say again, Chen.
Must be like, oh my God, if Bivol just got knocked the fuck out from Beterbiev.
Yeah, my God. Oh yeah, God, man. That'll be.
Why does nobody give? It sounds like many people don't give Beterbiev a chance against Bivol.
No, he's got a chance. He does.
But they do. But I just think Bivol's better. I always have done.
Yeah.
It's a tricky fight, man. It's a legit 50. There's just things. I think Bivol has a little more foot speed, and that's kind of and the defense is a little more sound. Things, but I've also seen Bivol get clipped by some guys that are a lot slower than Beterbiev. So
but he hasn't been rocked by them though.
Because I keep thinking he got dropped in a fight. Am I tripping?
No. They never did.
Joe Smith Jr. rocked him.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah, so
that was it. Yeah.
I know, but after that, he went out and almost stopped Smith in the 12th. Like literally, you know what I mean?
The main issue with Beterbiev, he is not very good fighting backwards. He's decent against certain guys, but
but he's not like elite like Bivol is. No.
Yeah, so. Bivol's he's fucking consistent enough to just keep it in the middle of the ring and not allow him to push him up against it. I think that's kind of the type of thing, even though Canelo's a different type of fighter, but literally what he did to him. He just came forward. You're not going to get him off his square. He's not going to make mistakes. He's
fundamentally sound. He's fundamentally sound.
He could be low key could be the potential to be a boring fight where he just is out jabs him all night. It could have happened that way.
That's what we'll probably do.
I mean, what Artur is going to do, he's going to come forward on Bivol. He's not going to take it to back step. So
fight in the center of the ring for a bit, at times. But I just think that he's too sharp. He's only 32 years old. He's got he's sharp. He rises
but Beterbiev is going to come forward on Bivol, so that's what's going to make it interesting.
And you're going to get the best Bivol. He fights to the level of competition.
Yeah, he's gonna turn up for that. They both are. Because they know what's at stake. It's for undisputed.
I think Beterbiev is too destructive. I think he's going to stop him. I think he's too destructive.
Really?
Interesting.
Because
why more people don't see it.
Yarde problems
in his hands.
I mean, in terms of styles, Bivol has the stylistic advantage over in my opinion. He does. Better footwork, better boxer, better, just move, just all around, just everything he can do better than. I mean, not as hard as a puncher as Beterbiev. That's kind of what evens the odds, though. Beterbiev already is.
He's still got
he's not feather fisted, but he's still got respectable power.
He can make you second guess.
To deal with his power for 12 rounds, I think that's a lot. I think that's a lot. I think he'll slow him down.
That's Beterbiev if you keep hitting him. That's Beterbiev if you keep hitting him. So
I think he'll slow him down.
It's going to be
at the ends.
I think Beterbiev got a very good chance of winning, like you said, because it is a long fight. But the problem is, like I said, Bivol. It's going to matter when you see them first couple rounds. If you see that Beterbiev is actually making him make a direct back step, or if he starts touching the ropes at all, because I think Bivol's long enough and he got good lateral movement. The reason I said that he's going to win, because I think Bivol has the ability to turn it into a snooze fest, and that's not a bad thing. If a guy can't get to you, can't get to you. So I think he has the potential to do that. But yeah, nobody's sleeping on. But I think the only problem I had, and I hate to give Beterbiev this excuse, but he is getting older, and they're talking about measured pressure because he has, even though he's destroying dudes, it's like he's not going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, for 12 rounds.
A little bit.
Yeah, Bivol will bring him to deep waters that he doesn't usually have to always see at a high pace. So I feel
it's just that Bivol's style is a difficult puzzle to solve for a lot of guys. It is.
Yeah.
So,
but it needs to happen. Bottom line, if Bivol needs
it does. We need that fight. That fight needs to be next.
It's a better name
we've
than
had enough
Canelo.
waiting.
To be honest,
no more waiting. No more waiting. It has to happen next.
Yeah, it got to because it's his legacy fight. To be honest, that's how important it is. If he doesn't get it,
that's
then
both the legacy fights.
Yeah, it's always going to be that stigma. Well, you never fought him. And he's going to be gassed up because he did beat up Callum Smith. And I'm not super high on Callum Smith because I do remember the fights, but he ain't been stopped. And he just basically in the corner, even after the fight, he couldn't really even get up. He was still fucking beat up. It's like, he's like, damn, well, never mind.
He probably feels like he just went through a meat grinder or something.
50-50 Bivol Beterbiev. I haven't, 60-40 Bivol. Almost.
Get us adequate. I have a 60-40 in Bivol's favor, I'd say. So just do the styles. That's all. Do the styles.
I'd say it's a 50-55, but I just got Beterbiev winning.
Mm-hmm.
Really, Lee?
Look, if the way I describe it is this: if Bivol is like a maze to get through, I think Beterbiev's just got the power just to batter through it and not have to figure it out. I think he'll break him down and knock him out in the later rounds, the very late rounds, like round 11, maybe 12. I think he'll just break him down and get to him.
Nah, I just haven't. I mean, Canelo hits really hard, and he was whacking.
He doesn't hit as hard as Beterbiev, because Beterbiev, he looks old, but he's clearly got some serious power in those punches. It's just
he's the bigger guy.
That's fucking like hammers in his fist, literally, like little sledgehammers.
And he's got a chin, because Joe Smith Jr.'s got hammers fists as well, and he just took everything he had.
I mean, to be fair, Joe didn't really land cleanly on him, so we didn't really know. I mean, like, he was too savvy for that. I mean, he walked Joe into punches, and honestly, he just demolished him. It just went 2 rounds, and Joe didn't really hit him. Joe didn't really hit him clean, because that's what I was trying to find out, like, how he's going to respond to Joe's, but Joe never really got off a shot on him and landed on him clean.
Just got battered straight away. Yeah, that will never be Bivol just walking onto shots like that.
I think Smith's trying to look like he's not that hurt, but he needs to sleep in hospital tonight, man. He took a serious pounding out there. That's horrible to watch.
Your nose remolded because it looks like it could be broken. Go eat some hamburgers because them legs look like pins. It looks strange.
I'm definitely gonna rewatch this one, but I'll definitely.
Okay, he's spoken to people. He wants to fight next. That's what he said. Bivol.
He said he wants
to be Bivol.
He said he wants to be Bivol fight next.
Now's the only time they're going to get the money for it. The Saudi money might not always be there. They've got to take the fight now.
Yeah, better do. Or just vacate,
because now there's a bit of Saudi money. Solomon, all of a sudden, he's okay with Russians fighting now.
See how he's okay now, punk. And also, Beterbiev is also Muslim, so doing that in Saudi would be probably an honor for him as well. They got the money. Just get the fight.
Bob Arum. He's thinking I want some of Turkey Al Sheikh's money.
He's just annoying. He just annoys me. Just go away, Bob.
Okay. They just asked Bob, is the Bivol fight next? And he said, yeah, we're definitely interested in doing it. We have Ramadan coming up, but after that, we can probably do it. And we'll be trying to get in touch with Turkey Al Sheikh to get it done. So that's hopefully he's a man of his word.
Yeah, Bob looks quite healthy for someone in his 90s. Well, I'm sorry, Shan. He's going to be around for a good 5 or so years.
So they're both optimistic. They both want Bivol next. So we'll see. Hold your head up high, Callum. You did your best, man. It's all good. Then what does he do now? So.
Yeah.
I don't know what's Bob saying in there. Chatting
Oh, he's just
shit.
saying he's got to
No,
go.
he just said he wants the Bivol fight next. Yeah. He's down to do it.
Who, Bob?
Bob, yeah, Bob. They asked Bob this Bivol next. He said, yeah, we'll be definitely looking to do it. We got Ramadan coming up, so after that, we'll be looking to talk to Turkey Al-Sheikh about getting it done.
In the summer, then that would be
so probably in the summer. Yeah, so probably after Ramadan, like maybe April, May, June, July, in the summer sometime. So yeah, so.
Bivol, do you think Bivol needs to get a fight in, stay busy fight in between?
No, we had one last fall. I think he should be fine. So.
But he went.
I mean, he just had one in December, so I think he'll be all right. Yeah, he should be good. He got in a fight, so.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
It was a 12-rounder against Lindenhoff. Yeah, I don't think he'll need another one. So.
Just hope that Beterbiev in this meantime doesn't get injured and it gets postponed, because that's what happened
again. Yeah, for real. I mean, this fight was supposed to happen last August.
Yeah. Postponed, and
he took 0 damage in this fight though.
Not visible damage anyway. He still got hit, but not to to where
he takes damage in sparring, and then he has the injuries there. His hand goes. He had COVID that fucked him up. He's had a few injuries, Beterbiev, back to back. He's quite injury prone. We may not see it when it happens in the ring, but it seems to happen in camp.
Damn, he even landed more jabs. Wow.
Outlanded the jabs. Wow. Yeah, actually, this ref, I do like this ref. Yeah, I do. Yeah, this ref is a good ref.
I'll find out. I'll get his name. I'll find out who he is. So.
Yeah, I know all the time. He's a nice ref. Yeah.
Yeah, he was cool. So.
Yeah.
If Tony Weeks were after fight, it would have been over around 3 probably. So.
Oh, Tony Weeks back here.
Yeah, Tony, the king of corruption Weeks. Fucking bullshit, man. This destroy your whole career around there. You just, pathetic, man.
I mean, we knew it was going to happen, didn't we? Really, what the fuck? He was going to get knocked out. It wasn't an impressive defense by Callum. Oh, all right. Oh, you have to walk the dogs and head to bed, Electro said. No worries, love you too. I mean,
does anyone else think that Callum Smith is overrated?
Yeah.
His best win was like George Groves.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yep, you're right. Yep. 100% right. That's what I said. I said, I've never really rated him like that, good amateur background.
Yeah, I think he's good. I just think he's... Especially in England, he's seen as a lot better than I think he actually is. I'm not saying he's bad.
Yeah,
his best win's George Groves, and he had a quite comfortable run in that Super Series, and that's what he made his name off of.
And George Groves was old by then.
And injured.
Yeah, it is true.
And injured.
Yeah, so...
He was kind of in that limbo, like he said, where Grove was fizzling out. It was like went from Frauds to Grove to just because he beat the last memorable person in that division, they gave him a mantra. But he has no real relevant victories on his career. Where you're like, that's elite. He's probably on B plus.
I mean, probably George Groves is probably his best win, really. I mean, when you look at it. So So,
but Groves got injured in the semifinals against Eubank.
See,
and then. He had to take the fight, otherwise he would have lost the opportunity to fight for it. So I was like, Smith's best win was an injured Groves.
Oh, yeah.
But he managed to get to Ring Magazine #1.
Yeah, wild.
Well, he was the champion. Then he won the He won the belt in that fight, right? The ring belt. I thought he was.
And then Canelo came and swiped it.
Yep.
Yep.
Second loss of career, but first stoppage loss. Oh boy, poor Callum. He might need to take a couple weeks off, or the whole month.
Weeks.
The whole month. Yeah, weeks. Yeah.
A couple months.
I don't think he'll come back now because he's going to think, where's he going to go from here?
You think he'll retire?
Well, where's he going to go from here?
Well, Volstick retired for years after losing to Beterbiev.
I remember that. There must be another lane that you can go through. I know, but because what will happen, the undisputed will happen, and then maybe the belts may get vacated by whoever the winner is.
If Bivol wins, is he going to go up to cruiser?
No, he said no.
That's what I mean. So they're not going to go anywhere.
I
really.
think the Saudis
going
have
up.
something like they want him to fight Jail Pattaya, some crazy shit like that. Like,
Yeah,
I
he's-
think this, you know, so yeah, so
he
If
said
he
he's not.
fights Obatiah, that's going to be a one-off, though. I don't think he'll stay up there.
No, he said he wouldn't even probably go. He said you never know, but he said I'm not a cruiserweight. He's not even the biggest light heavyweight.
heavyweight, yeah, he's not. So it's
That's
like
what I
going to
mean.
cruiser.
So it's like,
That'd be
where's he
mad.
going
That'd be
to
crazy.
go? I can't see him beating. He's been destroyed by Beterbiev. I can't see him beating Bivol. So where does Callum Smith go?
He should go
Is he going
cruiser.
to stay around and be a light heavy
No,
cruiser?
he should go
Light
cruiser.
heavy, journeyman?
He should go cruiser.
He'll
Callum.
get destroyed up there.
Could he?
No, he'll have less weight to boil down to. He's even big at 175.
Yeah,
He's
but
just
he can't take the power at light heavy.
yeah. But he's making
All of them cruisers just hurting him.
He's
He'll
making
look good like he did now. He'll be landing scoring punches, but he won't be putting a dent in them.
Yeah, but who's up there?
Just break him down.
Richard Riakporhe would pummel him.
Obatiah.
Yeah.
Obatiah would destroy
They'd all
him.
be- yeah,
William
Riakporhe.
Smith would crowd him. I think
Riakporhe.
Riakporhe's too strong for him. McConney was just too strong. I think they're all too strong.
Smith. He's more on that level. Could beat him.
I think they're all too strong for him. I think Williams is too strong.
Nah,
He'll be landing scoring punches.
Chris Billings, he's too crude, honestly. Like
William Smith. He's untidy.
he's good, but he's
But it'll
crude.
hurt
I
him.
mean,
I think
he
it'll
punch
hurt
me.
him.
He's really crude. I see he makes a lot of mistakes out there that
He
can be
makes a lot.
capitalized on.
Yeah, he's sloppy.
I mean, just imagine what Jail Pattaya would do to him. I mean,
But do you think that Smith could last 12 rounds against Callum Smith? Do you think Callum could last 12?
I think he could. Yeah,
Smith doesn't even last 12 rounds. He fails after like the first 5. He's got that rubbish engine. Rubbish.
I never saw his last. I didn't see the last
though.
guy he fought. I heard that ended like controversial. Like, how did that end? Like the guy just
Because his power got to him.
like Matthias Masternak, like that fight.
I thought he fought Coley as well.
Say again, Chan.
Did he fight Lance Coley, didn't he?
No. Yeah, once before. No. Wait. No. But he fought it. He had a mandatory defense against a guy named Matthias Masternak. I think like a month or two ago, and he won that fight. But I heard that Matthias Masternak was actually winning, but then he retired in the corner, and everybody thought it was pretty bizarre. Like,
why? Because he was up on the cards.
Yeah, he was winning. Like literally. So
his power broke his ribs.
He beat a Coley, and that was the fight that I said, AJ, don't bother, go back and watch it. It was shit.
No, Chan, I tried. I turned it off after 4. I just couldn't. I couldn't take it. It was bad. I mean, literally, I counted 60 clinches by Coley in 4 rounds. Literally,
clinch.
Yeah, that was just a clinch fest. It was. I'm like, I couldn't finish.
Bad. That's what I'm saying. Callum Smith is, for me, he's not that good.
Yeah, I mean, like he. I mean, honestly, I who knows, man. The next mandatory, they could take his belt. Who knows?
Take his belt. That'd be the shortest championship that he'll have. Watch.
Yeah, right. Shortest. He made 1 defense so far, but I don't see him making it to 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he ain't.
I think Riakporhe beat him. I think Riakporhe beat him in the rematch.
Riakporhe beat him as well. Yeah, for sure.
He already beat him once. I mean, this time we'll stop him.
Yeah. Callum Smith. I don't rate him. Callum Smith against Callum Smith. Smith.
So you think Callum Smith could beat Callum Smith?
Yeah, because he's a better boxer.
He's a better boxer, but he can't hurt him.
No, but he can. He moves better than Chris Billings. Chris Billings is more brawly. He's not fundamentally sound. He's sloppy,
but more powerful and will hurt him. I just don't think.
Well, not saying that.
Because I don't think he's got enough power to make him gas. Because he
gasses on his own.
Weight division.
He throws a lot of wild shots and misses, so he drains out his whole power. He flails by round 5. Callum Smith's engine's really bad.
So this is why I'm seeing Callum Smith to retire, because
How old is
Smith? He's 33. He's 33.
Still young though.
He is young, but where's he going to go?
Yeah, just stay there and see if the belts get vacated.
He could honestly he could stand with 75 and wait till the belts go up and maybe win a vacant belt. Maybe win a vacant title or something. So
I don't think the belts will go vacant.
Well, they could do that.
I mean, whoever wins is like. I think Beterbiev. If the Bivol fight happens, if he beats Bivol, he'll retire.
Smith could fight Anthony Yarde for a vacated belt.
that could happen. I mean, but if Bivol wins, we stick around the ring for a while as undisputed. You know what I mean?
I think maybe he would just do one defense and just retire. I don't think he's staying around that much either.
Bivol, you think? Or...
Yeah.
No, I think Bivol will stay. I think he'll stay because
Canelo again.
It's not a fight that's taken much damage in his career, is he? I think he'll stay.
He could challenge Canelo for the undisputed if he wins. Yeah. In a rematch, that could happen. So
that would make sense. Undisputed against undisputed. I think that's what he'd stick around for. But I don't think he'll stick around to be doing title defenses against like people that are really at British level and European level. I don't think he will. He wants legacy. So
see, this is on the one hand just saying Callum Smith will should continue fighting. But then I don't see him beating anybody. But Bivol, who I see having a great chance against beating most people, you're saying he should retire. I'm like,
no, I'm saying because
Bivol stay and defend.
What he wanted to achieve. He said he wants to achieve undisputed. That's his main goal.
Yeah, but why would he stop?
Because
he could make many defenses.
Yeah, but if you see Bivol's career, he's been matched, unfortunately, with a lot of people that he doesn't really want to get out of bed for, but he does it. So I think he likes also challenges as well, like legacy with the challenges. And I think after having undisputed, if he can go for double undisputed fight, then he'll probably do that. But after that, I don't think he'll stick around and just be doing title defenses against. Maybe
legacy.
Maybe that would be good. Anthony Yarde and Bivol.
But that's what I mean. If you're talking legacy, not many people get undisputed and defend it because it's not going to go up.
It doesn't happen often. A lot of people just they win and they just vacate the belts and move up. So, yeah,
if he gets undisputed and defends,
I think the last person who pretty much made an undisputed title defense was it was Josh Taylor, but I don't think he won. Jack Catterall. Then Alexander Usyk when he beat Tony and Canelo recently too, and also Usyk when he beat Tony Bellew. But Canelo, he's made a couple of. I mean, but against just not. I mean, against the guys that we want to see him fight, really.
Yeah, they're low level. This is what I'm saying. So I don't think Bivol would want to bother just be cleaning out the low level lads for what? There's no money in it for one, either.
But that's what I'm saying. It's legacy, isn't it? Because not many people defend their undisputed many times. Yeah,
I think he'll defend it. Maybe he won't just vacate because there's going to be a rematch clause. So he'll have to fight twice, and then I guess he will defend it.
You think so?
Yeah, I just don't think he'll be doing a whole run of title defenses with what's left in the division. To be honest,
let me see.
Canelo makes sense and it makes money. Now he's got the marquee value to say to Canelo, look, we're doing it on more on my terms now as well.
Yeah, because I'm undisputed at 175, so his stock will have gone up. So
I see him doing that. But other than that,
so honestly, that's too enticing. It's like, bro, I got all the belts at 175. You want them or not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dare to be great, Canelo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because that was all what his campaign was about. If he had beat Bivol, he was trying to before the Bivol fight, he lost that and everything went to shit. His whole thing was he was trying to be undisputed at 175.
Yeah.
Canelo, yeah. But Bivol messed that up. So it's like, once I get the belts, it's like, all right, man, I got all the belts now. What's up with it?
Yeah. And Canelo keeps saying won't do it at 168.
All right, fine. Rematch, you come back up to 175, fight for my belts.
Yeah. That's it.
He can put him on a spot like that.
You have to think, what's left for Canelo then?
Nothing really. I mean, Benavidez, honestly. Then if he fought and beat him, there's really nothing else for him to prove or do.
There's nothing.
I mean, just there's one more name for him to cross off, Benavidez. Then that's it. So that's all. Now, in my opinion, I've said this before. I want to see the fight. I'm not opposed to it at all. I've always wanted to see it. But if he didn't take it, it wouldn't bother me really. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising. So I mean, it's not like he needs a Benavidez on his resume to really cement his legacy. I mean, but people will be holding that against them. I just want to say that.
People will. They'll be like, well, you could have just cleaned him out. That was a tough competitor. Why didn't you take it? I mean,
Floyd.
I'd love to see him fight Crawford as well, though.
I wouldn't mind that either. I wouldn't mind that.
It's like Floyd taking his 49th fight with what is it? Who would he do?
Andre Berto.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could have did Paul. You could have did.
Bro,
Paul.
I mean, dude, honestly, man, his he would have beat those guys. He could have taken on Porter Brook.
He could have
He
did.
beat those guys. He beat those guys.
He could have did Spence. He could have did lots more.
No, but I'm Andre Berto. Like I'm gonna go out like that. So
yeah, it was anticlimactic. So I think Canelo should just do the David Benavidez.
Yeah, put that Berto Mayweather fight on the list of the biggest mismatches you'll ever see.
Oh God, yeah.
I don't even think I've seen the fight. Honestly, I just see highlights.
I think I've seen highlights of that one. Yeah. And then he just did Conor. And then he did Conor McGregor.
Yep.
50,
yeah, the 50-0 stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was it. So I mean, Canelo's legacy is set. It is. He's got an amazing.
Now. Honestly, he could give it up now if he wanted.
Yeah, I mean, if that. He's never.
I think anything he does now is just probably a bonus, really. So
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be a two-division undisputed.
No,
champion.
not going to happen. No, not going to happen. Not unless he dropped back down to middleweight, which he can't do, honestly. So
yeah, unless he goes 160. But you may as well just like retire because Bivol can still say. He says I can still make 168. So when Canelo goes, if he really wants, he could just quickly dip down and clean up shop down there.
He could.
He could do it.
I mean, I know Bivol saying he could do 168, but honestly, even though he probably could, it's probably not wise.
Yeah, he'd be drained. I think.
He would, especially if he hasn't made that weight in like years, because it happened to Chad Dawson.
Yeah, that's a lot.
He was at 175 for a while. Then he dropped down. He foolishly dropped down to fight Andre Ward and got stopped.
Yeah,
because he was drained. I mean, because also I think he was knocked out by Edison Miranda in sparring as well during that fight.
That's like 7 pounds to drop. Yeah.
But he dropped down, got stopped. Then he moved right back up to like 175 and got knocked out in the round by Adonis Stevenson.
Punch resistance is fucked.
Yeah. That was it. That was all she wrote for him. That was pretty much. He was done after that.
Yeah. So unless Canelo just goes up to 175 and tries there, then he should just retire.
Yeah,
he's done,
agreed.
And legacy.
Agreed, but let's see.
Yeah.
Bivol next on the docket. He's got the winner of Buatsi Aziz. Probably he's going to be his mandatory.
Yeah. That's good. Who do you think wins out Buatsi and Aziz? Buatsi, innit?
My head is saying Buatsi, but my heart is saying Dan Aziz. I want Dan Aziz to win.
I want Dan Aziz to win as well for some reason. I don't know why.
Me too. I don't know why. It's like I'm really liking Dan Aziz. I mean, he's really speaking out at me. Like he's kind of tugging towards my heartstrings a little bit, you know.
He's traditional way, English title, British title.
Yeah. He's kind of like really worked the hard, like done the hard road, like worked through the hard road and really get all the domestic titles, fighting.
Buatsi's been lackluster, mate.
He's just been wasted. I don't. It's like Brett. Like you turned down the Bivol fight. We know you did. And you went to Sky for some reason when they were offering you a multi-fight deal at Matchroom.
You did Craig Richards.
And that fight was honestly pretty close, honestly, like really. So
yeah.
But also in his press conference, he kept going on about Dan Aziz's Ben Shalom's boy, and he's just blatantly lying.
Yeah.
But Ben Shalom is been behind Buatsi. Since he brought him over from Matchroom. Yeah. He's just trying to just gaslight people because he's trying to, everything's clearly in his favor. And as Dan Aziz says, it's my title and it's Buatsi versus Aziz.
Yeah.
It's clearly that he's got all the backing.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. I think he knows there's a chance he could lose.
He's
trying to just try and say, oh, that's what Ben Shalom wanted. And it's like, that's not what Ben Shalom wants, but Dan Aziz just might beat you, my man.
Yeah, he might. I'd like him to. I'd like Dan Aziz to win.
Yeah, I want him to win, but I think Buatsi's more skilled of the two, but it's just that I don't know. I mean, but I think ultimately I'm picking Buatsi, but Dan Aziz won, man. Credit to him because I want him to win. So
yeah, Buatsi's got a bit more power, but it depends, man.
That really hasn't been working out for him lately in his recent fights. Where's the power going?
You're right.
Because he was starching fools early on, but now like with the Craig Richards fight, his last fight against the the Stepien guy, like nothing, it's going. It seems to be going.
See?
And plus, I don't think he takes the best punch either. So
I'd rather see Buatsi versus Yarde.
Me too. I got Anthony in that fight.
Anthony Yarde beating Buatsi in that now. Before I was like, I'm not sure, maybe, but no. Anthony Yarde will starch out Buatsi.
Agreed. Yeah, because he's had that championship pedigree under his.
Yeah.
under him now, so
Yeah.
he knows what it feels like to really go to the deep end.
Yeah, with big lads, big punches.
Yep.
Yeah. Lyndon Arthur just needs to retire. Leave the building.
Oh boy, yeah. Oh Lord.
Your IBO even got swiped. Your IBO.
How was that on the line in that fight? Like really? Like,
people like Lyndon Arthur because they didn't like Yarde's trainer. That's my kind of thing behind it. They just wanted to go against Tunde Ajayi. I didn't understand it.
See, what's funny is, Chan told me, Leon Chan told me the circumstances between the first fight, because like I said, I don't know if you remember, Chan, I said at the time when Yarde steamrolled Lyndon in the rematch, I'm like, why the fuck didn't he just do that in the first fight?
I think he still beat him the first fight. I still have him beating him in the first fight.
He had 4 people. I had him still etching it, but he had 4 people that died in his family in the pandemic.
Right. But you told me the circumstance. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I didn't know that at the time.
So
I
knew in the rematch, I said he's going to get him in like the first 4 rounds, and he did.
And he did. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Bust him up. So yeah, Lyndon Arthur's not level. He's got a really good jab, but that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. You know,
some power. He has knocked people out, as we've seen, but
you could add his fight with Bivol, one of the biggest mismatches you'll ever see.
Big mismatch.
Like he just did. Like throughout he just didn't. He had no clue of what to do. Like literally.
How long would Arthur last against Beterbiev?
With Bivol, that was a better fight. Craig Richards put up a better fight with Bivol.
Yeah, 100%, absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
How long do you think Arthur would last against Beterbiev?
2 rounds.
2 3 max. Yeah, 2 rounds, 3 max.
He'd probably be round 1 out. Round 1, like Joe Smith doing up 2 rounds out. Out. He ain't got nothing.
I don't think Arthur's a bad person. It's not like I dislike him, but I think there's levels to it, and he got a lucky win against
Anthony Yarde. Then yeah, so
he ain't got no chin. He ain't got good punch resistance.
Oh, that was such a boring. God, that was such a boring fight. That first fight, man, it really was.
Yeah.
Lord, they were both just too scared to do anything. I mean, literally, and like Lyndon just won with the jab. Really.
Yeah.
So I was going out of my mind watching this, like, cause something just happened. Please, like, I mean, just good God.
Yeah, it was a bit of a boring one. It was.
And all you could hear was Sonny Edwards' live commentary from the stands.
What on the Yarde Arthur
one? Yeah, the first one. All you could hear was Sonny Edwards.
I don't think I heard the commentary. Yeah, I called it live, that one. Yeah, I did.
By the way, Chan, did you pick a round for this Beterbiev Smith fight?
Yeah, 6 to 8.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. I said you could probably get him out earlier, but in the first 4 rounds, but I'm going for round 6 to 8.
Got it.
And we did it in 7. Yeah.
Lucky number 7.
Yeah, knew he was going. Callum Smith had no answers. It looked like a mismatch there as well.
Honestly, it was really. You know, I mean, I'd say maybe the first round, but then even the first round, he got his ass pummeled. So it's like, you know,
he got good 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like Jed said, round 5, you could Beterbiev took a round off.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just to gather himself. Then he went back to work, got him out the next 2. And honestly, it was wise.
I think he just played his food a bit. I think because of all the suggestions of him being a drugs cheat made by Callum Smith, I think Beterbiev just delayed it just to hurt him a bit, just to cause him extra
That's
punch.
What I said that. I said
think he could have taken him out in round 4.
rounds. He could have got him out in the 4 rounds. He thought, nah, do you know what? I'm going to get a couple more rounds in and just batter you for a minute.
Just to punish him for his big mouth of the accusations. And that's it. So.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he did. Yeah. I mean, Beterbiev.
I don't know why they sent Callum out for the 7th. I mean, I think they should have just stopped it there. Like really.
Yeah. I mean,
I said Buddy was going to end up starting. That's why he jumped on the kid. He jumped in the ring. So.
Yeah.
I don't think he was going to stop it unless he dropped him, because he hadn't dropped him. That's
true. That's true.
So it would have been a bit, because he was clearly just getting battered.
Yeah. But the writing's on the wall since like the 5th, honestly.
Yeah,
so
to quit on your stool without hitting the canvas first, it's a bit. I understand why he went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, he was still, although he was taking a battering, he was still lucid. He was still slipping punches. He was still trying to make defensive movements and stuff.
No, but he's busted up. He was getting battered.
He was getting battered, but then everyone gets in the ring with Beterbiev is going to get a battering, isn't it? The guy's just got hammers in his fist. I don't know.
Yeah, but Anthony Yarde didn't bleed.
No, he just had like a swollen eye, really.
No, that fight was brutal. That was brutal.
Yeah. He did have a swollen eye. It's better sometimes just to get knocked clean out than take punishment.
You take accumulative damage, So
that was a brutal fight to watch. It was just
it was, but I think Yarde's like just his style and his athleticism what kept him in the game for so long. Like it just kept him, because he was tricky. He was giving Beterbiev some issues in there. He was.
He's the same size as Beterbiev, stocky.
Yep. Big puncher as well. Also, so
yeah, big puncher.
Yeah. So do you think? So we saying Yarde gave Beterbiev his best fight?
Of recent, of the last.
I mean, out of the last, I'd say so. I would.
Yeah, because Joe Smith,
his most difficult fight. Yeah, I'd say he gave him his most difficult out of his last 3 fights. So
yeah.
I'd say the only other person to probably do it was Volchik, but that was a long time ago. But
what about Brown?
Oh no. But I mean, like Brown had 2 good first rounds, and then in round 3, Beterbiev started to really get to him and take it to him. But then the cut came, and then it just became like Beterbiev was just seek and destroy after that, and he just pummeled Brown until he stopped him.
But he stopped him about round 7, didn't it?
Round 9 he dropped him around 7. Then it continued for 2 more. Then he got him out of there at 9.
That's still a tougher fight. He didn't get out of there. It's still,
Yeah. I mean, but I'm just saying, but like round 3 on, when the cut came, he just battered Brown really, and just really took it to him. Like he just, because I think he was aware of the direness of the situation.
Yeah, because he was bleeding.
Yeah. So he really went after him and just took it to him, and really beat him up. I mean, but Brown, like he lasted a while. His toughness, he tried to hang on. So
I give him credit for that. Yeah. But Yarde definitely did a okay job, but it just the towel getting thrown in was just a bit anticlimactical.
Yeah.
Could have went out on his shield. It was a title fight. You should just fight to the end.
Yeah. But man, it's like but it's just like we're saying that. Like just think if it was one of us in there, man, I can't say I would do the same thing.
But it ain't one of us because we know we ain't built for it. But if you decide to do it, you got to do it all the way. No one's forced.
That was a brutal fight. That was brutal. You can't expect him to keep. I understand. I get what you're saying, but I understand the towel getting thrown in because that was a brutal fight, man. That was brutal.
Well, brutal, Lee. It was competitive a lot. Even though Yarde was losing, he was still in the fight.
I'm not saying it wasn't competitive. It was just brutal. There was a lot of damage given out, dished out, and taken in that fight.
Yeah.
Because it's I like civilized violence, but how much do we need to see? Do you get what I mean? We saw it.
When it's a title fight and you're really not world level, like Yarde's already tried and he got into a good position already to get back into world. You got to go out on your shield. I'm afraid you do.
Yeah, I know, Chan. It's just that's the fan in us. Yeah. we want to see knockouts, man.
You won 3 belts. Like if it you got to try to the end. I'm sorry. One thing about Wilder, I'll give him that. He'll try to the fucking end.
Yeah, I mean, because we may shit on him, but he showed a lot of heart in that third Fury fight. He really did.
Yeah,
he showed a lot of heart and mental toughness. I mean, by not just going down and just capitulating. I mean, he got knocked out eventually, but it took a lot to get him out of there. It really did. Because every time, like there were several points when I thought the fight was going to be finished to stop, and he just came back. You know what I mean? He just would not go away.
Drop Fury as well. Again, 2 times in that as well. So it can always change. It can always change around if it's for a title fight. I just believe that you should be prepared.
I mean, it's funny because I remember I was watching the Top Rank broadcast, a replay, and one of the announcers said top of it was in the 4th after Fury had dropped Wilder, and he was saying one of the guys said, "You got to be careful of Wilder's power because you cannot count him out." Then out of nowhere, Bobby drops Fury and puts him down.
Yeah, with that wave, you saw the wave go through Fury's body.
Yeah, it like rolled through gel. Like it was like a wave of there was fat rolls or something. Like a fat roll wave vibration.
That was like fucking hell. Yeah, you've got some power, Wilder, but So go out on your shield, mate. You can get 3 belts. You may as well try your damnedest. You might.
But good fight though, man. Really good card.
Yeah, I wasn't upset with with that stoppage. I wasn't with Yarde being all that. I wasn't. I'd seen enough of that.
Yeah, I understand. Live to fight another
Because
day.
Yarde seemed like he seemed like he was going to do that Wilder thing and always get up. He seemed like he was always going to get up. He wasn't going to stay flat on his back.
Yeah. But the problem that I have with Yarde, after he loses like major title fights, he goes all the way down to like journeyman level.
He scrapes the bottom of the barrel for comeback fights. Yeah.
You've got to stay in like fringe world.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you need to step it up a notch now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what's wrong with that? They used to have comeback fights back in the day. Like that's
but at the same time, it's not keeping you sharp enough. Like if you want to challenge again, it's like you got to take it up. You got to go up a level. Like you really do if you're coming back. I mean, if you're coming back.
Yeah, it's
too many. What he's trying to do now. Now he's going for the Buatsis and stuff because he's had his 2 title shots, isn't it? Now he's doing it. Because he should have. See his point. What do I do?
He should have domestic levels. He was going to pay.
But honestly, like I target the loser of Buatsi Aziz or the winner, either one. You know, that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying?
See, I get it, but then you got a choice of fight domestic or line yourself up for another title shot. I get why he took the 2 title shots. I get it.
Yeah, but after you lose the 2 title shots, why are you going all the way back down to even domestic? You should stay in at least a European or fringe world, is what I'm saying.
He's doing that now. Now he's going for domestic. He's asking for Buatsi fight, isn't it? But Buatsi's got other fans now.
The next fight
asking for them.
is some low level geezer. I think he's even pulled out. It's to be confirmed.
It's on the undercard of Buatsi Aziz. I don't know who he's fighting. It's to be announced who he's fighting. I don't know yet. But yeah, so
he's on the undercard of Buatsi Aziz.
Yeah.
Yeah, last I checked, yeah.
Oh well then. If he's on the under, that means he's looking to fight the winner. That's the way I see that.
Yeah, but the guy that he was initially first rumored to be fighting was a total bum. And then
but here's the tricky thing. It's like whoever wins, will they fight Yarde or just stay in line for title contention?
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? And not do nothing.
This is Yarde's first fight after Beterbiev.
No. He had one fight already against.
Has he had one?
Which CHANN was saying, like it was some guy. He dropped out. That he found like some 40-year-old late replacement Jew dude for like who took it on like a few days' notice, and Yarde knocked him out like 1 or 2 rounds or something.
That dude was a career 160 or 168 pounder.
Yeah. See, so yeah.
Tiny.
And that was his comeback fight. Yarde blew him away in like 2 or 3 rounds. It wasn't even competitive. So yeah, it's like that's not that's
not keeping you sharp. It's not.
You need to go up a notch.
Yeah, you have to. That's like AJ losing to losing to Andy Ruiz. Say he lost to him twice. Well, even when AJ lost to Usyk,
but look what AJ's done now.
But I mean,
Franklin and the thingy fights. That's
But he still stayed in.
And look how good he looks.
But he's still in top 15 contenders. AJ for his comebacks. They were still top 15 ranked.
Nah, that guy. Who was it? That guy that beat that Dillian White beat. He wasn't no top 15 contender that Dillian White beat.
He got ranked in the top 15. Yeah, he did.
Franklin, got ranked. It don't mean he was top 15. Franklin, come on.
He was still ranked in the top 15. So at the end of the day, we're just going to go by the rankings. He was still he put up a competitive fight against Dillian White. AJ still didn't go to domestic level. It's like AJ then going to fight fucking who's domestic heavyweight.
Let's see,
Tony Yoka.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly. That'd be a way step back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I wouldn't have had a problem with him fighting Yoka.
What's the one?
McBedoff.
No, not
coming
that
off
one.
back-to-back losses against Usyk, I wouldn't have had a problem with him fighting Tony Yoka. I wouldn't have.
That's under Don King.
When you come off a bad loss, I think
what's the guy with Trevor Bryan?
Yeah, no,
Manuel Char.
Yeah. Char, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like after this,
I lose twice to Ruiz or Usyk. I'm gonna fight Manuel Char for my comeback fight. Like I'll be like, hell to the no.
Fury was gonna fight Manuel Char though. Like no. Fury was talking about fighting Char.
Like, yeah,
see, and like nobody wanted to see that.
So I respect.
If AJ was coming off a back-to-back losses against Usyk, I wouldn't have begrudged him, even if he did fight Emmanuel Charles as a comeback fight.
Nah, man, I wouldn't want to see that. Like, nah, it's like, nah, you're better than that, bro. You can do better.
Yeah, that's not good enough. That's not good enough.
Even my energy with Fury, it's like he's coming off. I don't want to see you fight Char, bro.
This is how they used to rebuild fighters, though. This is what I mean. They used to rebuild fighters this way. You used to drop down levels.
You're golden Olympian. You're a two-time unified champ. You still got to keep some levels, Leon.
No,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, like, see, Leon, like, my thing is like, Leon, my thing is like, once you've been like a unified champion, like, you can't take a step back and fight like, just these nondescript guys, man. You got to keep the same level. You got to fight around the same level, even if you're not a champ no more.
Yeah.
When Lennox Lewis lost to McCall, who did he fight? And he had to work his way back up the range.
He fought some bums.
That's what I mean. That's what he's supposed to do to get your confidence back.
He doesn't want to go. When Matt Muchar was posed to him as a question on an interview, he said, "Nah, that's going too low." He was like, "Nah."
See, there you go. Now, Lennox, you could probably do that back then, but now it's different. I mean, like, Lennox Lewis is like, what he fought? He fought Justin Fortune, then he fought who did he fight? Tommy Morrison.
But that's how these people
Ray Mercer, then
back. That's how these people was able to come back off of losses. They did. Everyone back in the day, everyone fought everybody, but they did have tune-ups, and they were like low-level tune-ups. They did have just run-outs.
AJ's tune-up was Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
then he wanted to fight Dylan White in a rematch, but then White failed the test and fought Hellenius.
White popped. Yeah.
Not his fault that he fought Hellenius, and there we go. Then afterwards, then he went in there against two-ranked Otto Wallin, IBF, destroyed him.
That's the best way. He kept sharp. He built better.
I love Dillian White, but he was a tune-up for Anthony Joshua because Joshua had already beaten him, and Dillian White.
I was picking him. I thought I was picking him to beat White. I was picking him to win, so I thought
that was a tune-up for Joshua.
But I think Dylan White was still highly ranked, regardless.
He was still ranked in the top 10.
Yeah, that's rankings. Dillian White was on the
decline. By the level of whether we believe that they're number 10,
they deserve to be top 10 or not. If they're ranked in the top 10, they're in the top 10 and top 15. So
Wilder was fighting people that weren't even ranked in the top 400.
I mean, before the Joe Parker fight, Wilder was with WBA, WBC ranked number 1. Fuck out of here! Like, are you serious?
I think we're too greedy as fight fans, though. Expecting I do think if you've come, especially like Anthony Yarde, that Beterbiev fight. That was brutal. I've got no problem with him dropping down some levels, and even with the Kovalev loss, that was a horrible loss as well. Like just with him coming down levels and just getting a run out.
The thing with Anthony Yarde is like you go all the way to the highest heights, and then you drop down, and when you get another title fight, you ain't put the work into. It's a massive leap of skill set, and yet again, there's no building back up to it. At least Anthony Joshua built back up to it over the last 3 fights. And stayed within still that can keep his skill set as quite still sharp. When you're dropping down,
and now he's fighting Ngannou.
Yeah, but he has to do that as a stay busy and make money because the IBF belt may not be up.
Yeah, I mean the Saudis offer him a bag to do it, tune-up fight. Why not? Who cares? So
this is what I'm saying. Like, why is it okay for Joshua to fight Ngannou but not Yarde to fight a couple?
Because he's not a champion.
But Yarde's not a champion.
No, but
with him fighting a couple 100 ranked guys or whatever.
Ngannou's ranked at number 10, whether we like it or not, he's still a top 10 contender.
Oh, that's rankings. The guy's 0-1. The guy is 0-1.
I mean, like, okay, so let's take a look at Anthony Yarde's resume. Okay, so after he got knocked out by Kovalev, right? He has a fight against the guy named Diego Yair Ramirez. I looked at this guy. He's got like 100 fucking losses. He stopped him in 2 rounds. Exactly. He went to Spain. Then the next fight he fights Dex Spellman, who was recycled and fought Lyndon Arthur before that, but they recycled him. They put him in there, wins but 6. Then he loses to Lyndon Arthur on points. Okay. Comes back into the fights and fights a guy named Alex Theran. Knocks him out in 1. Fights Lyndon Arthur in a rematch. Stops him in 4. Fights a guy named Stefani Kokov. I don't know who that is.
He was meant to fight Lyndon Arthur in a direct rematch, but Arthur was delayed.
No, I know that. I know. But I'm saying, but he got him in a rematch. Then afterwards, he fights Stefani Kokov. I don't know who that is. Stops him in 3. All that does not prepare you for a Beterbiev fight, which he had next.
It don't.
Which he had next and got stopped in 8 rounds.
Hold on, but we were just saying that he did well against Beterbiev.
He did. But he still lost.
It didn't look bad. Yeah, but
he did, but he still lost. He still lost, though.
Yeah, but these guys he's losing to aren't bums. You get what I mean? Who
first
is
of all,
going to
I've
beat
never heard of
Beterbiev?
like the Stephanie Kokov or Alex Thurman. Who are they?
They were tune-ups. That's the whole point of tune-ups.
I know that, but I'm saying if you would have raised the levels a bit slightly, that's all I'm saying. Maybe you'd have done better if Beterbiev ever had a better chance. I might have won. Who knows?
Yeah, you would
I
have.
think Yarde's problem is though, because he's like popular in the UK. They say that opponents want too much money to fight him. So it's like when he tries to, that's why I think they have to drop down to the levels. I understand it.
Maybe who knows? I mean, the whole price. It's a complicated process, regardless. You know, it is.
I get what you guys are saying, but I do understand the opponents because the levels that we're wanting him to, the guys are wanting too much money, and I just don't think they're willing to pay it.
But he's turned down 1 million to fight Boazzi before even the
yeah, literally.
Because
he turned down that
on a
much.
different path. Because he was on the path of titles. That's why.
Yeah, but you could have just blitzed out Boazzi. You got £1 million, and if you couldn't beat Boazzi,
Boazzi's not a tune-up, though, is he?
By the way, Chan, you know what's funny? You know what I realized when he fought Kovalev for the title, he was offered step-aside money by Canelo, which he turned down. And if he would have taken that step-aside money and let Canelo fight Kovalev, he would have won the title. But and Canelo vacated, I think he would have been in line to fight Joe Smith Jr. for the vacant belt.
Right, and had more chance of beating the Joe Smith.
Exactly.
They did it wrong. They did it the wrong way round.
Should have taken that step-aside deal the first time.
Yeah, but I see Anthony Yarde was on TalkSport, and he said, the opportunity came, and he's like, I had to take it. He's like, tomorrow's not promised. I was offered to step aside. He's like, I didn't want to take step aside.
Yeah, but he was like,
we've got to applaud that. We've got to applaud fighters.
I applaud him for turning it down. But I'm just saying, but you could have got paid twice. You could have took that and still fought for the title later for the vacant belt.
Yeah, but he's a fighter, isn't he? That's a fighting man as far as I'm concerned. He don't want to step aside. He wants his title shot.
Yeah, but you could have did Boazzi for $1 million.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But Boazzi's not a tune-up.
No, but
he had the title shot. That's what I mean. When you've got a path to the title shot, you don't take them. Look at Joe Joyce. He had his path, and he took the dangerous. And we're saying how stupid Joe Joyce was for trying.
I respect that, but at least Joe Joyce kept it within a certain level, and that tells you if you can't beat that certain level, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you're not well contender.
But did Joe Joyce ever have a title shot?
Boazzi could have got blitzed out by Yarde, taken $1 million. If you can't beat Boazzi, then there's no point of you trying.
Joyce never had a title shot, so that's not clever. But Anthony Yarde's had 2 title shots. Do you get what I mean? He's had more title shots than anyone. So
first, let alone the second. Let's have it right with where he came from.
I mean, well, in hindsight, like I applaud these guys' courage. I understand what you're saying.
Hold on, but which one is it, Shan? Because you were just saying about rankings. Anthony Yarde got his title shot because he fought ranked opponents. Although we were just saying how I was just saying, but their rankings don't mean things. They're just rankings. But you just said, but they're ranked. So Anthony Yarde got his title shot. He got mandatory.
But you saw that really Frank Warren kind of bought that like that place. Fine, he got it, he did it, he got beat, fine. But then he dropped back to so many levels, and then all of a sudden he got another title fight. But what we're saying is you should have just in between filled out some other fights to build you up for a Beterbiev. That's all I'm saying. And now that you haven't beaten Beterbiev, you've dropped down. Now you've got to be confirmed. Like it's just like your fight was with a 168 pounder. That's just like
He wanted Boazzi, but Boazzi's fighting Aziz. He's been asking for Boazzi. He went on Sky Sports and asked for Boazzi
first. He turned down Boazzi first for $1 million.
He turned it down because he had a chance to fight Beterbiev. Why would you fight Boazzi? Why would you fight domestic when you can fight world?
For £1 million because you can beat him.
But Joe Joyce thought he could beat Zhang, and now he's lost his title shot.
If you think you can beat
it wasn't a tune-up. Yeah, you think you can beat everybody, but it's not a tune-up.
Yeah, but what it leads me to believe is that Boazzi will only take a risk when it's only the money involved. But there was money and lower risk with a Boazzi, and you could have just aren't you good enough? Don't you feel that you're good enough to beat a Boazzi for £1 million?
There's jeopardy in it. Not when it's a risky move when you got a title shot in front of you. Now he's not got a title shot in front of him. It's like, yeah, I'll take them guys all day long. Like, yeah, he just had. I see his point. He had a different path.
Now they're talking about a possible third title fight in the future, like soon.
He probably will. Frank Warren's good at getting his fighters, title shots. Look what he's done with Dubois.
But you ain't even fought Craig Richards. You ain't fought. Do you understand? There's still people.
He's going to do it this time, though. He's going to fight at domestic levels. He's going to fight the Boazzi or is it?
But really, where do you place Yarde? Is he domestic? Is he fringe world? Is he world? Is he European level? Because
what do we don't know now, do we? Because he's, as you said, he's not had those domestic fights, but he's going to have them now. We're going to find out.
Yeah, but
it's like Anthony Yarde is like, okay, so if Anthony Yarde wants another title shot, either beat, I'm looking at the rankings, beat the number one ranked guys in each ranking system. So IBF, Michael Eifert, beat him, beat Joshua Boazzi, who's ranked in the other two. Beat one of those guys to earn your title shot. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then like once you beat them, okay, you're back in line now.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just doing it a bit back to front, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you taking these like tune-up fights. Like you could do that to stay active.
I think it's old school matchmaking that we're not used to. It's just old school matchmaking, but it used to happen all the time, and I think that's a better way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, see, I'm saying it's like, it's like what me and Chan are saying. It's like don't scrape the bottom. Like take tough fights early on, like the guys I mentioned, beat them guys. But if you want to stay active with like lower tier opposition, fine. You know what I mean? And give me fights so you can stay sharp. Do that. You know what I'm saying? But like position yourself first and foremost if you want another title shot.
Well, it makes sense.
But that's exactly what he's done. He's positioned himself to get. He's had 2 title shots. That's exactly what he's done. You've just not liked the way he's done his opponent.
Beat who I mentioned, who are like number one, like in the rankings.
Yeah, fight them.
That's all I'm saying. Beat them, and if you want to stay active and stay sharp until you get the title shot.
Do what Joe Joyce did.
He just skips over them and goes straight to world, but then he gets beats, and then he goes all the way back down, fighting very low tier competition. At least go and fight a Craig Richards.
That is the traditional way to do it.
Go fight Craig Richards.
Traditionally, people would have tough fights. Look. If you have, I don't mind you dropping levels if you're going up to fight to have tough fights. He has tough fights, so you're entitled to drop down some levels.
So fight Craig.
Because back in the day, everybody fought everybody. They had tough fights, but they had loads of tune-ups in between.
So fight Craig Richards.
But he's going
That's what I just said. That's what I'm saying too. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. If you want to position yourself for fighting up the number one ranked guys to become the man, then stay active by fighting, 2 tune-ups or just like lower ranked guys.
Yeah, you could have fought the number ones.
Yeah.
And clean them out. It's like
where's Craig Richards ranked? He's not even ranked. I don't even see him. Like I guess he's been too inactive. Like he's not here at all. Wow. Okay. I mean, he can still fight him though.
I think is he the one that's just gone to Shane McGuigan?
I think.
Yeah.
He was always an opponent, wasn't he? He's always been an opponent. He's
never
had
he has. Okay, so he's not in the ring top 10, and he's not. I don't see him anywhere else. He's not in the top 15 or anywhere else in other sanctioned bodies.
He's not playing the sanctioned things. Yeah, he stopped playing them. So he dropped out.
Yes, he's not in any rankings.
Well, see, then you're gonna have to pick someone else, Yarde, like that is ranked.
There you go. So beating him won't get you anything if you fight him. So
he's still a good fighter. I guess he's still probably in the top 20. He's probably down at the bottom of that number 20.
It might be the top 20. It might be that. Yeah. So
Richards gave Bivol a good fight at the end of the day. Would be a common opponent. That would be a nice opponent for.
And the Boazzi fight was close too. That was close too. So
and Boazzi fought him. So it's a common opponent. See what Joshua did. See if you can do it better than me. That's all. Then you know where you is. I don't know
what you want Yarde to do.
I don't know what Yarde's level is though. I don't. He's not
because Craig Richards has never been stopped. So if Yarde goes out there and stops him or knocks him out, like okay, well Bivol and Boazzi couldn't do it, but I just did.
Yeah. That's all we're saying, Lee. That would keep his skills sharp.
Yeah. Even though
this is what I'm saying, but Yarde is doing it the old school way. That's how they used to do it. They take tough fights, but they took tune-ups in between, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're just not used to it now because there's a lot more scrutiny now. Back in the day, you used to take these tune-up fights and no one would really see it, and it wouldn't be scrutinized. But that's kind of what you're supposed to do, especially when you've had brutal fights. drop down to levels and take some fights. The reason Joshua probably needed to fight Emmanuel Cho after those two, especially after that meltdown he had after the Usyk fight, the public would have just battered him for it.
He didn't want it himself. He said no.
Because he didn't want the ridicule that would have come with it. He probably knew he needed it.
He said it's just a no. He said it's too low. He said it. It's too low level.
Yeah, but that's what he needed.
Not that low.
I don't know. I think he did need it.
Manuel Char in 3 rounds.
The guy that had that meltdown needed a low-level tune-up. The guy that had that meltdown needed a low-level tune-up.
Char in 3 rounds. Would we have said? We would have said that's a great win. No, we would have went. Oh well.
No, you'd have said.
No, yeah, like I'd have been like, well, we knew he was going to do that.
The guy just had a meltdown in the ring. We would have said the guy just had a meltdown. Let him have a tune-up.
Fury, we desecrated Fury as a champion of who he's decided to do title defense.
But that's because he was a champion.
Yeah,
no one desecrated Fury when he was on his comeback and he fought Sefer. No one desecrated him.
AJ's never been that guy, so he's still continuing to stay at a level. You have to respect that.
Look, hold on. I'm not saying I disrespect him. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying I disrespect him for not staying at the level. What I'm saying is, I still respect guys that want to drop levels and have tune-ups. Because that's how it used to be done.
Fury fighting Derek Chisora for the 3rd time.
That's as a champion. That's different. As a champion, that's different. When you've lost your belts and you're rebuilding, I don't see anything wrong with dropping down. If you like Anthony Yarde, if you have a championship fight, a title fight, and you lose, I don't think you're under any obligation to. I think you're entitled to your tune-up, however low you want to go. It's up to you. He's not charging pay-per-views for it.
But
he's not saying.
Joshua just does it. He just exercises an automatic rematch clause and says, "I'll try again. Whether I win, lose, or draw, I'm still going to try again." Keeps the levels up. Keeps levels.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's what's best for his career, though.
It's best for him. That's what he wants to be like. It's best for him.
And that's what they've got. And I think Yarde's ones has been best for him. I don't see anything wrong with what any Yarde's been doing. I think that's how they used to do it. That's the old school way of doing it. I think that's a better
way. I'm saying is like, if you want another shot at the title, target the mandatory guy or the number 1 guy for each sanctioned body. Then if you win, you got your title shot. Then if you want to stay active with no buddies or less than 10 opposition afterwards, go right ahead.
Yeah, that's what he's doing now because he look. Frank Warren got him his 2 opportunities, and he came up short. But now he's going to do it. Now all the things you've wanted him to do, he's going to do it now because he's tried the other ways. And now he's got he had title shots in front of him.
What's on the line for Aziz and Boazzi? What's that? What's on
the Commonwealth and is it the
what is it? What is it? All of Aziz's, is it all of Aziz's belts?
Or? Yeah, Aziz's belts, British and Commonwealth.
See, and that's low level for fucking Boazzi. Like he should be a title world title.
You should be challenging for a title by now. You really should.
He should be
turned down the Bivol fight. That's what I'm saying. He takes these fights, and we're criticizing him.
He's turned.
Boazzi's doing.
It's not good enough for Bivol.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, right now, Boazzi's ranked number 1 with the WBO and WBA, right? In the sanctioned bodies. So he's pretty much in line for a title shot, or he doesn't even have to have this Aziz fight if he doesn't want it, but he's taking it. But the thing is, if he wins, because he turned down the Bivol fight already, so if he wins, like he's pretty much a shoo-in for the Bivol. He is now, but he's a shoo-in. So is he going to take it if it's ordered?
Yeah,
that's the thing. I mean, because you turned it down once. So are you going to turn it down again?
So whoever wins out of Dan Aziz and Boazzi is for the Commonwealth title, which Yarde's already had.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. He has said that, has he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had that. So for me, it's like at least Lyndon Arthur actually became a world champ, IBO, but a world champ nonetheless.
Yeah, it's but
world champ nonetheless. So you can still.
So did anyone hammer Lyndon Arthur for his IBO title?
He's never won a world title, so I mean, it just shows it's not. It's kind of like regression, in my opinion. He's not young.
Who's regressed?
Anthony Yarde.
No, he's not regressed.
Down to because he's never even had a world title.
He lost to Kovalev and Beterbiev.
Yeah,
that's not regression.
And Lyndon Arthur.
And Lyndon Arthur.
Yes, but we've said there were circumstances for that. We said there were circumstances for that.
Still lost though.
You got to. That's way too many different levels. At least you got to. If you lost to Kovalev, there's no shame in that. If you lost to Beterbiev, but what we're saying is keeping the in between. Then wait for your tune-ups. Keep at least in the top fucking 15. That's all we're asking for.
Oh, I think you guys are being harsh. I think you guys are being harsh.
Maybe we are, but you know, that's just my standards. That's all. You know,
that's the old school way of doing things, though.
Iron sharpens iron. That's always been the saying.
I actually just wanted to actually get a world title and be prepared to be able to get one instead of like us always having to really pick against him because we know he ain't faced the level of competition to even really be up there. I wanted to actually be up there and win.
Okay, well, hold on. We're saying iron sharpens iron
because we're going to say
back in the day.
We're going to say Anthony Yarde was the guy that stepped up, and every time he stepped up, he lost.
But hold on. He's had tougher fights than all of them. He's faced Kovalev and Beterbiev. What better iron do you want? The guy's he's been fighting sharp irons.
We want you to win.
A few dull blades at this afterwards.
Yeah, but we want you to win. That's what we want. Win.
Now I think before the just what's hurt him is his lack of experience at the level and just overall boxing experience. Really, I mean, he's got the right style to beat these guys, and he came close. Yeah. He came so close with Kovalev. I mean, he almost had him out of there in the 8th. He hurt him in the 8th real bad.
He had any much amateur fights. He had like 12 amateur fights. He's learning on the fly. Get it? So that's what we're saying. Like, at least give him a fucking fighter's chance by.
But he's doing it the old school way. Like that's the way you're supposed to do it. This new way, it has its pitfalls. Look at Joe Joyce. He's never going to get a title shot. Well, he might do actually.
Well, I mean, in hindsight, it probably wasn't wise to take the Zhang fight. Credit to him that he did. But he could have just sat on, that interim belt and waited.
He wanted to see where he was.
Yep, the credit to him, he took the fight, and we found out that, well, he's not that good on a certain level.
We know that Joe.
If you fight everybody, you're going to lose eventually.
Yeah, but Lee, we now know that Joe Joyce wasn't a top 3, top 5 heavyweight that everyone was trying to put him in. So we know where
he might have been. You can't fight everybody. You're going to
lose in the light heavyweight division. Is he world level or is he Commonwealth level? Is he domestic level? Is he fringe world?
The thing is, look. There's only a few people that would say will beat the majority of fighters out of it. All of them, if they all fight everybody, they will all have losses on their records. So people can put themselves in dangerous fights. Look at Anthony Yarde. You can just have an off night. And like when he fought Lyndon Arthur. Like, if you take these fights, these can happen.
Okay, so that means we know that Anthony Yarde's not world level so far. That's what we can say. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a fact.
Yeah, we can say because he's, the 2 times he stepped up, he's come up short.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to be known for. Do you understand what I'm saying? We want to know that you're a champ now. Not every time you stepped up like Danny Garcia. When Danny Garcia, every time he stepped up, he always lost that in the 147 division. We want
somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose.
Yeah, but we need you to win at least one time, please, against healthy competition. Otherwise, you're not world level. That's it.
What would have been different if he had because what was it? Beterbiev ended up getting or was it Joe Smith Jr. that got Kovalev's belt? If he took the step aside,
Joe Smith got the WBO. Yeah. That was Kovalev's belt. Yeah.
If he took the step aside, I don't know.
I'm saying in hindsight, I'm just saying, like, I mean, props to Yarde. I mean, he didn't turn down the step. He took his shot. He took his shot, but I'm just saying, but had you waited, had you not taken had you took the step aside instead, that would have positioned you to fight for the vacant belt against probably Joe Smith, who you had a better chance of beating, who you could have become a world champion.
Yeah.
In the 70s, 80s, and 90s, we got these big fights. But in between, they had tune-ups. They did that's all. Anthony Yarde's doing it. That's just the 70s, 80s, and 90s way.
I mean, I was actually calling for that fight last year after they both lost to Beterbiev. I was saying like that's the perfect comeback fight for them both. Honestly, I was calling for that fight after that. I was hoping that would happen.
Who with?
Like they both called themselves the Beast from the East. You know, they could have marketed as that. Who's the real Beast from, stuff like that. That would have been a good fight.
Yeah.
Both coming off stoppage defeats to the same guy. Like, let's fight each other to see what we got left.
All we're saying is that we wanted Anthony Yarde to have the best tools to be able to win.
Yes.
Your tune-up fight cannot be the guy that also lost in the world title fight. That's not a tune-up fight.
Your tune-up fight could be a top 15.
Not if you lost as well. If you're coming off a loss as well, doesn't really matter.
That's not a tune-up fight, though. Not against the guy that came up short the same way you did.
Yeah, but that's a former world champ.
And he was an ex-champion as well. Yeah, that's not a tune-up.
Anthony Yarde still hasn't even beaten a former world champ. He ain't. So the Joe Smith one would have looked, at least, do you understand what I'm saying? You're going to fight, and it's more of a...
Okay, but he beat a guy that went on to become a world champion. He beat Lyndon Arthur that went on to become a world champion.
Yeah, but at that time, he wasn't a world champion at that time.
Yeah, but there's both ways, isn't it? There's what they do afterwards. So you can't say Lyndon, you can say, oh, was he a shot fight? Lyndon Arthur still had more in the tank because he went on to become a world champion.
But fighting Joe Smith Jr. would have made more sense for Anthony Yarde.
Not coming off of the Kovalov loss, no. Why fight Joe Smith Jr. when you could have a couple?
I meant before the Kovalev loss. You could have fought him before.
And he wanted
the Kovalev loss.
I'm saying because if he'd have taken a step aside deal, Kovalev would have fought Canelo. He would have lost to Canelo. Then Canelo vacated his belt. Then he could have Then he could have fought for the vacant title.
Yeah, but he didn't know that was going to happen.
No one did. I mean, that's what I'm saying. In hindsight, that's probably how it would have played out. Oh, let me take this.
Remember, he wanted Callum Johnson. Then Callum Johnson retired. That would have been a good fight. But then Callum Johnson retired.
Yep.
That would have been a better.
This is my point. It's not that he ends up taking his fights because the people he won either don't want to fight him or want too much money. So who
the hell is demanding too much money to fight him? That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah.
No, because in the UK, Anthony Yarde's...
Is he a big name? Is he really that much of a big name?
No, he's not AJ like that. He's not like a cash cow of his division. He's not. He's the most popular.
That's
but he ain't
like who the hell is demanding like
if he really is, if he is a really money spinner, why are you taking low level fights that are only going to give you like fucking $100,000 or $200,000? Then it's just no point. Is what I'm saying.
No, what I was in a domestic level. If you fight any of them domestic level guys, you're going to get paid the most fighting in the yard. And
he turned it down for $1 million, highest payday, second highest payday after Kovalev.
Now, was that before? Was that before or after the Beterbiev fight?
That was before the Beterbiev fight.
It was before. Okay.
Because they was paying. Eddie Hearn tried to
$1 million
his shot at Beterbiev. He wanted to put his guy up to hopefully beat Anthony Yarde so he could get the shot at Beterbiev. And I get the Yarde's point. It's like, well, why would I risk my title shot for $1 million to fight somebody that's completely in jeopardy, especially after he'd had the loss to Lyndon Arthur.
Because Anthony Yarde and Tunde kept still saying that Yarde is better than Boazzi. So if you're better than Boazzi, don't take the $1 million, brush him, and take the $1 million, and at least that's a scalp on your resume.
Yeah, Anthony Yarde thinks he's better. Of course, Anthony Yarde thinks he's better than Boazzi, but then that's why you have a team. Your team thinks what can go wrong. That's
so now
you're there for.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, when he now fights Boazzi, it won't be for $1 million. It won't be for $1 million.
I think it will. If Boazzi beats Dan Aziz,
this is not going to be $1 million fight. Trust me.
I think it will.
Is he with Ben Shalom? He is, right? Now he is?
Yeah.
Was he? Okay, all right, yeah.
Ben Shalom's dire, and it's going to go to a purse bid, and they go purse bids, and then they pull out at the 11th hour. They did it with Richard Riakporhe. They've did it.
Disgraceful.
No, but if you're saying Anthony Yarde is fighting on their undercard, but Ben Shalom pulls out purse bids when he doesn't want his fighters to fight on another channel. If Yarde's willing to fight on Sky, I think Ben Shalom will pay him to do it. And Ben Shalom will do that because if Ben Shalom's got nothing and got no decent fights on, he's putting on Aziz Boazzi, And I think if he puts on the winner versus Yarde, that'll be a big fight for him. I think he'll pay at the Yarde £1 million to do it. I don't think Yarde's willing to go there for no reason. I think he's being offered that kind of money. I really do. Otherwise, Yarde would just stay on BT. Because why would he go to Sky?
Might say I want it on TNT.
Oh wait a minute, Leon. Correction, Leon. Correction. Apologies. He's on the undercard of Hamza Shiraz and Liam Williams. My bad. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got those two mixed up.
That's why I was surprised. I was like, if he's going to go on their undercard.
I just had to double. It's like, wait a minute, is that because I just remembered? Yeah.
That's a low level undercard to be on the undercard of. That's a full.
Yeah, it is.
I'm saying.
It's a run out. But this is what I'm saying. He's not. There's nothing wrong with him having run outs. He's not asking for pay-per-views. He's being an undercard fighter having a run out.
But then still be the main event in your tune-up. If you said that he makes money.
No. I said compared to domestic level. That's what I said. I never said he's Anthony Joshua or Canelo out there. I just said compared to domestic level. If you're fighting Richards, Boazzi, all the UK domestic level fighters, I think Yarde gives you your best payday, and people ask for a bit too much money. So the people that you're saying he wants to fight are wanting too much money for him, and they're saying we're not paying you that kind of money.
So why wasn't Yarde fighting on the undercard in this latest Saudi one?
I think he came too quick. I think Ajayi had an interview, and he was saying, that sometimes opportunities come too quick. You haven't got time, because remember that card was rushed. I think he was offered the Bivol fight. I think Yarde was offered the Bivol.
Personally, I would have preferred to see him against Bivol instead of Leonard Arthur.
But it was too quick. I think they said it was too quick. You need more time to fight a Bivol. That's a very technical fight. You need more time. You need to prepare.
More time to fight Beterbiev. You need more time to fight a Kovalev.
He had time to fight Beterbiev. And I think he put up a good fight against Beterbiev. He had the time. He had the clear path. He had his two up, and then he fought Beterbiev.
To fight Bivol in Saudi, that's a lot of money, and it's a straight title shot. So why wouldn't you do it?
Because it was too soon. It was too. Ajayi said it was too quick.
6 weeks. It's going to be our biggest payday. And a title.
Listen, they've had 2 title shots, isn't it? They know they're going. They know they've probably got one more. You're gonna get extremely lucky if you have 2 more shots. He knows he's done it twice, and he wants to win it. As you said, he wants to win it.
Yeah.
If he took that one on short notice and lost it, he might not get another chance. He does, as you said. They do want to become a world champion.
I'm assuming that if he would have fought Bivol, that would have been a voluntary defense on that Saudi card. So
yeah, it would have been a voluntary.
So how lower could he go if he lost? Really, if it was a voluntary, depending on where he was ranked. So.
My fighting, because remember when his opponent pulled out, and then in the end it was leading after. Bivol did say in the pullout, he said when Anthony Yarde's name was mentioned, he was like, he's a good fighter. I wouldn't mind fighting him. And then they put in Lyndon fucking Arthur.
Yeah. And I think that Lyndon Arthur, not long before that, they literally turned down the Bivol fight. I think they had to drop it. But then, to correct me if I'm wrong, then they turned it down like a month prior to that.
I think so.
Yeah. Because I think Pat Barrett was saying like, oh, he still has a lot of rounds. And I'm like, dude, he's like in his 30s. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah. That's exactly right. You're right.
No, but then they turned around and took it for the Saudi card. I'm like, okay, I guess they had to change their heart. I guess they just couldn't say no to that Saudi money.
Money.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see Leon's point. 2 things can be right at the same time.
Yeah, I get where Leon's coming from too. I don't entirely disagree. So
it's just the old school way of doing it, and I think we've just lost it. And I think that's a good way of doing it. Like there's more than one way to skin a cat. I don't see anything wrong with it.
But I can see what you're saying. It's like because Leon is like with Anthony Yarde, it's like get your confidence back. Then
he takes the big fights.
Yeah, but then like I can see like okay, you take 1 or 2 confidence building fights, you get your thing back, but then step up a notch. Yeah, really kind of take on a top tier opponent or a high rank guy. You know what I mean? Then see where you at.
Yeah, en route.
Yeah, something like that. Like maybe take 1 or 2, confidence builders. You won't know by knockouts.
Each person start ramping it up a bit. The thing is, he doesn't do that. He blitzes up this low level competition, sort of sanely, and then he just jumps straight to elite fighting and elite fighters. It's just like doesn't make sense. Even Anthony Joshua, even though he kept it in the top 15, he got better at each of those 3 fights. He took it up a notch. And for some of the things, it weren't his fault. People pulled out 5 days before with the, with Dillian White, but
failed peds or whatever. So yeah,
so you have to build up. There's a way to build up. You don't just go all the way to number one. That out of 0 to 10,
that's what they used to do. Why not? That is exactly what they used to do. That's what Lennox Lewis was doing. We're saying he was one of the greatest. That's exactly what he used to do.
Well, I mean, because like
Mike Tyson,
with his two comeback fights,
some low-level ass fights. That's what they used to do. The people.
It's kind of like how I just. It's kind of like how I just said. It's like, just all right. So Justin Fortune, that was a confidence builder. Tommy Morrison, okay. Then he went in there against Ray Mercer. Then he went in there against Ray Mercer, which was a tough ass fight.
The beast, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I get your point, but he does take on the big challenges. This is exactly what Lennox Lewis did. This is exactly what Mike Tyson did.
Yeah, but Lennox Lewis.
The difference was with them, they won their title fights. I get it.
AJ just showed you that Lennox Lewis built up, even went up to Ray Mercer. That's a tougher fight than the last guy before. He still ramped it up a notch.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, so he fought. He lost to Oliver McCall, then he fought Lionel Butler, Justin Fortune, Tommy Morrison, Ray Mercer. Then he fought in a rematch against Oliver McCall, which he won the belt back. So he pretty much had like two.
That's what 3 tune-ups.
No, they was ramped up though.
Yeah, I mean, like the Tommy Morrison, that's kind of going up a notch a little bit. That's because Tommy Morrison, like that he could punch. Like that wasn't like Then
that was slouch.
Then Ray Mercer, I had actually had him losing that fight. I remember the rewatch. I had Mercer winning. So then after that he challenged for the title, got his belt back.
Yeah. So exactly what Joshua kind of done, kept it still within a certain.
And the same thing with Tyson. He lost to. Let me see. When he got knocked out, Joshua did it wrong. I think Joshua should have fought. Did what Wilder did. Fought an old sparring partner. I think Joshua should have had the one-in fight first. Especially as he just fought a southpaw back to back. He should have taken a one-in fight because you could tell Joshua was comfortable fighting him. He knew, he was confident. And that's what he needed, a confidence booster. Same way when he went for the Dillian White fight, that's what he wanted. Somebody that he knew he's going to beat. He knows, on my worst day, I'm going to beat this guy.
Competition and still have a strategy.
I mean, but yeah, even the same thing with Tyson. Like, okay, so after he got knocked out by Buster,
Tyson was still a champion beforehand with all of this.
Yeah, he fought. Let me see, Henry Tillman and Alex Stewart, who he knocked out in a round each. Then Donovan, then two brutal fights with Razor Ruddock, who was highly ranked.
Tyson had already was undisputed. He already had legacy before getting beaten by Buster Douglas.
But Chan, like, listen. I mean,
everybody.
What's that? Like, Chan, listen to gravity. What I'm saying, it's like after like the Buster Douglas loss, right? He knocked out Henry Tillman, Alex Stewart. I think he was in line to fight Holyfield for the title, and he did not have to fight Razor Ruddock. I think they were saying that at the time. He did not have to take that fight. Who was #1 ranked with the WBC and was a very dangerous puncher, but he did it anyway, and he beat him twice. So
there's levels.
Yeah,
you have to keep sharp, man.
Yeah, but those Razor Ruddock fights, man, those were brutal. They were.
And this is what I'm saying. It's levels. Yep. You've got to build up, but still keep with the levels. Test yourself.
Now, you guys can disagree with me on this. This is just my theory. Mm-hmm. When Tyson got out of prison, all the fights he had did not prepare him for Holyfield.
No, because he missed out a chunk.
Yep. I mean, he was gone for years. Then he comes back. He fights Peter McNelly, who was that. Buster Mathis Jr., Frank Bruno, Bruce Sutherland in a round. And then he fought Holyfield and got stopped. While Holyfield is having all these wars with Bo. Burt Cooper,
I do enjoy
Ray Mercer, George Foreman. And so by the time he fought Tyson, everything Tyson threw at him didn't bother him, and he beat him.
I just think what Anthony Joshua did was strategic. All right, Dillian White's out. Well, guess what? I'm going to fight the guy that Dillian White looked like some people said that he lost against. So now I'm going to fight that geezer. He's with only one loss. Let me do that. Anthony Yarde will fight a geezer that's got like 50 losses after just doing a world title fight.
Yeah, not son. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, man. So I know you want a confidence builder, but I'm just saying you can do better than that. You know.
Yeah, you can do better than that, mate. You don't go all the way drop down to journeyman. You don't
drop down a guy who has like 50 to 100 plus losses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's too low level.
Yeah, that's just too low. That's too low.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's too.
You want to go low level, fine, but you can do better. Like you do better than that, you know. So
yeah. It's too low level, mate. Too low, too low. And when Fury was doing it, yes, I know what Leon's saying. Fury's a champion. We didn't want to see Anthony Joshua, even though he didn't have the belts. His mindset was still, I'm a champion, so I can't just go low like that. I've got to keep the champion mindset.
Because I mean, if I was like that,
no, Joshua was doing it because he wanted to still charge. You know, he wanted to still get paid a lot, isn't it? That's why I think he was thinking about the money.
No, he took a massive pay cut when Dillian White fucked up the thing. It didn't go on pay-per-view, remember?
Yep.
There was no pay-per-view.
Yeah, they was canceled. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think I'm not sure if we had to pay for it exactly. I can't remember.
We did it. Everyone did.
Everyone did? Was it everyone?
I don't even think you guys did.
Okay, I mean, but it was for you guys, right? They were going to charge you guys?
We did. And then the Elanius, when obviously Elanius came, there was no pay-per-view for that.
Yeah, so he took a hit.
Yeah, and he said he continued it just so the undercard could get paid because he knows they make no money. So he took a massive pay cut. He's like, it's fine. So you know, you got to respect that. He could have pulled the whole card could have got pulled.
It could have got canceled. The whole thing. Yeah. And
Elanius was coming off a win from,
and plus he was on PEDS too during the fight because he tested positive.
Yeah, and Wilder beat him, but he was his current sparring partner as well. And the things that people forget is that whether it's amateurs or pros or both, Anthony Joshua's faced a lot of these guys and beat them already.
Yep.
He's beat Otto Wallin twice.
He beat Zhang in the amateurs too.
He beat Joe Joyce. He beat Joe Joyce in one round.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? He's beat a lot of these lads already. He's a golden Olympian, so you can't just drop down like world title fights and then you're just going to fight a journeyman. That's just wild. People criticize Anthony Joshua for fighting Jermaine Franklin.
I didn't. I think there's nothing wrong with dropping down levels when you come off a back-to-back losses and had a mental breakdown in the ring.
Yeah, I didn't criticize him because
but some people did still, regardless. So, yeah.
He's a good opponent. He's a very good, durable opponent. Very good. Only one loss. Whereas Yarde's fighting people that's got like 50 losses, like after you just fought fucking Beterbiev. At least keep it like people that's, do you know what I mean? Iron sharpens iron. You just can't go from driving a Ferrari, then you're going to just start driving a Ford Fiesta.
Chan, perfect example. After Lomachenko lost to Tio, he fought Richard Comey and Masayoshi Nakatani, a former champion and a highly ranked guy who was in the top 10 at the time.
And they're former champs. Yarde's never. Yarde ain't even been.
Lomachenko had like 300 amateur fights.
I mean, Nakatani wasn't a former, but he was a top 10 ranked lightweight at the time when Loma fought him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Richard Comey, former champ, made easy work of him. Then then after that he fought Jermaine Ortiz, who was unbeaten as well.
Yeah,
took his own also. You know, beat. Yeah,
that's levels.
See, Loma didn't scrape the bottom of the barrel like that.
But Loma had 300 amateur fights.
And Anthony Joshua's a golden Olympian. So you got to keep the levels.
Anthony Yarde.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, well, still, you know.
Yeah. So it's Beterbiev had 400 amateur fights. Anthony Yarde still went up there and fought him. So you got to keep the same. What I'm saying is just keep the same fucking energy. Like you can't just dip that low. We respect that you took the fights and we know you have to do a confidence builder, but there's still a level of confidence builders that you can have.
Yeah, like don't do the dude with like 50 to 100 plus losses. You know what I'm saying?
Wild.
You know, I mean, is the guy gonna even try to show up and win?
He dragged up Tommy Fury and fought him. It's just that's what this low levels. Like you may as well dragged up Tommy Fury because you dragged up a guy that was 168 pounder. It's no difference in my opinion. There's no difference.
Oh, listen, the world would be very boring if you all agreed. I have really enjoyed this
I love
this boxing discussion.
It's all lovely, it's all good, man. I hear what you're saying. I mean, I do partly agree, so I don't totally disagree with you.
I always love your takes, Lee.
Yeah, man.
I agree with some of what you said. Like for real, I agree with But we're not in the old school era, so we kind of just have to go by what happens at this point. And we ain't got time when you're 33 years old, Anthony Yarde. You've never got a belt. The same thing with Chris Eubank Jr. We ain't got time for it. You either take the big fights, and Chris Eubank Jr. he's actually got amateur pedigree, but he's an underachiever. Like we ain't got time for you dipping down majorly low to do confidence builders in your mid-30s.
Like for real, like the dude is going to turn 35 this year, man. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy. Like we were born in the same year, but I'll be 35 the next month, and then he's turning 35 later on in the year. So yeah,
I've never been a world champ
at all. I mean, he challenged for a title and got schooled. I mean, but still, it's like you could have challenged for another one by now. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. You want to do Conor Benn, wild. Then you don't want to do Conor Benn.
I mean, see, all you want to do is just fight smaller guys who aren't in your weight class. That's all you want to do.
Yeah, just
he was even calling out Terrence Crawford not that long ago, if you could believe that.
It's wild. Yeah. Yeah, so at least I respect Teofimo Lopez. Even after his loss, he didn't go to.
Even despite the fact that he's an egomaniac, he is accomplished in skills.
Did level, did a Sandor Martin. That was a hard, tough one for him there. Do you know what I mean?
But, most def for sure.
Yeah, but that's the levels that if you would have saw Teo go and fight fucking Leo Santa Cruz and drag him up, you would have been like, that's wild.
I mean, because I think he had 2 comeback fights after the loss to Drew. Who'd he fight? Some Pedro Campa, who had 1 loss and a high and a high win record and KO record. Made easy work of him. Then he fought Sandor Martin where he struggled. Then after that, the Josh Taylor fight, which he won. Clearly. So
it's levels.
Yeah,
it's levels.
And now he's about to fight Jermaine Ortiz, which should be a very interesting fight.
I hope Jermaine Ortiz fucking drops him.
So do I. Me too.
Because he's gone back to feeling himself and chatting a whole load of shit.
Talking shit about Bud and all this nonsense. It's like, bro, you better stop, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's just crazy.
Teofimo Lopez, when he has a good fight in the ring, he's great. But he makes it really hard to like him.
Yeah.
He does.
So unlikable.
Yeah, he does.
Shit.
I mean, bro,
and then on top of that, you got his dad afterwards.
It's like the guy is just so delusional. It's like him and his dad. It's like the peas in the pod, man. It's like they're so delusional.
He said the other day in the interview about Terrence Crawford's resume, and then in one foul swoop in the same interview, he's like, I want to fight Terrence Crawford because he's fought top level opposition. But you just said that all the people he fought were whack.
So why do you want to fight him for if his resume is so weak?
Yeah.
I mean, are you clout chasing, bro, or what? You know what I'm saying?
You go and fight the people.
He will not fight Terrence Crawford.
No, I know he won't.
Clout chasing.
And plus, he was talking shit about with Subriel Matias saying he knocked him out in 4 and all this. Okay, that's what's okay. Go do it then. Go do it. Go do it. Put up a shut up.
Him put you on your ass, and he ain't a massive puncher like that.
Go do it, tough guy. What are you telling you? Go do it, tough guy.
Go up to 147 and go fight who Crawford has fought at 147.
Let's see how you do.
See how you do. Yeah. See how you fucking do, mate.
Yeah. What I'm rooting for Ortiz, man. Hopefully he pulls it off. But something tells me, there's going to be some.
Why don't he do a voluntary title defense at 140 and fight fucking Regis Prograis? Go on, you do it.
Yeah, after the Ortiz when based on if you win, if you beat him.
Yeah, go and do that and show Devin that you could knock him, knock Prograis out. But you won't.
No, you won't. You won't. You'll talk, but you won't do it. So
yeah, this is what I can't take with him.
I mean, like most of these young, I'm getting sick of this. I mean, most of these fighters do this crap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just don't for real.
Twitter's their call out. Tweet and delete.
For real.
Yeah, but the thing with Teo, it's what I don't like is all the black fighters. But then you come out and you're doing black dancing, you got to do hip hop playing, you're doing break dancing, you're doing that's why I wanted asked to get beat because of that one comment.
Yeah, I was hoping Josh would do it, but turns out he didn't show up. So
we need a black fighter to come and wash him.
Yeah, we do. Devin could be the one. Honestly, I think he's the one. So.
Outbox him. Yeah.
I don't think he'll fight him either.
He won't.
No, he won't. So
neither Ryan Garcia went over to Floyd. Floyd whispered in his ear. He was like, "Oh, I don't want to fight Devin anymore. Fight's off." Like, God.
Jeez.
whack. You want to
I
fight?
understand. I mean, well, I understand why you want to target dumb Rolly. I mean, it's like he's got a belt too, and it's the easier option. So
you should have went Rolly.
Garcia
but I'm saying, but that's the problem. You shouldn't have been calling out Devin first. That's why I have an issue.
That was never on. He only called out Devin Haney after Devin Haney was hot after beating.
No, the fight wasn't. The fight was on.
The clout chase.
Oscar De La Hoya said they're in.
They got in touch with each other.
Yeah. So. And Bill Haney. They said the fight was being made, and Oscar
De La Hoya and Hearn would have made it, but I don't think Garcia had any intention of fighting it.
No, but De La Hoya said Ryan's giving me strict instructions. He wants to
contact Haney's people and get the fight done. Yeah,
that's what he said. And it was going back and forth, and it was doing fine. And then he went over to see Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather just said fight Rolly instead of fucking fighting Haney.
Okay, Floyd, I'm gonna do what you say. So
yeah, and that's like a mug. Do what Floyd says, because Rolly PBC.
He is.
Yeah, that's why Floyd wants that fight.
Yeah,
because he knows Garcia will get washed by Devin Haney, lose all his marquee value, and then so it's pointless. Yeah,
so you have a better chance of beating my guy or whatever else in a big money fight.
Conks you up because Rolly's unorthodox and weird, and he's got power though. So just please be careful, Ryan Garcia, as well.
Yeah. I mean, I see. Yeah, I really see Ryan. Just sparking him though. I mean, I do.
Probably, maybe, but he could still look foolish until he gets the knockout.
That is true because he was winning against Tank. As unbelievable as that sounds. So
exactly. Yeah. So be careful. Don't upset the apple cart because Rolly could do that. He could do it. It's a possibility. You want to take the easier fight. Sometimes, like what Leon said with Joe Joyce, you thought Zhang was maybe the easier fight, and then you got your block knocked off. And Ryan ain't got no chin. I don't care what anyone.
No, he does not. Nope, he don't.
He's a mere con. He's a mere con.
Yeah, sometimes he. Oh damn, you think he's that bad?
Yeah, he's a mere con. You got dropped by fucking. What's the guy?
Who did drop? Oh yeah, Luke Campbell put his ass down. Yeah, right.
And Campbell, it's got no power.
Zero, none. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot. How could I forget that?
He put his ass by Lomachenko, and he's way bigger than Lomachenko.
So.
And he got put on his fucking ass.
Loma dropped Luke.
Yeah,
he put him down.
Dropped him, and then Luke even took a knee in that fight with Lomachenko. And they still didn't get up. In the end, it was just like, fuck it, I'm just not getting up. So Ryan Garcia has no chin. I'm certain of it. The chin's always in the air as well.
Then in his last fight against the Duarte guy, it's like, I don't know what the hell he was doing. Like, what some kind of weird, the weird shoulder roll there. Like, what, like...
That's why Floyd was like, come over to me. Like, you're paying homage to me. It's all the narcissism was in the building.
God, I just wish Floyd would go somewhere.
Floyd. Yeah.
Not against the guy, but it's like, bro, just please.
You're one of my all-time favorite fighters, but I just don't like you outside the ring. It's just annoying. Just fuck off.
Oh man.
Go and fight John Gotti the third rematch. That's what you're going to do.
Yeah, you do that. Seriously. It's like no one's watching that crap anyway.
No one. So let Ryan Garcia fight Rolly Romero. He's another underachiever. He's talking about, Devin only sold 35,000 pay-per-views. You've only done one in it because it was with Tank. Don't worry about the
while it made a lot of money, it's like there's a lot of people still going to watch you fight Devin, man. It's not like it may not be as big as the Rolly Club, but a lot of people still going to pay to see that.
Yeah, that will bring in numbers. I pay for that. So as soon as I heard him say that in his interview, I was like, yeah, you can tell he's been around Floyd.
Yeah, I mean, see, like let's say he fought Devin and it was on paper, like that'll really test his pay-per-view value. Okay, so let's see how much that fight does compared to his one with Tank, and even if it doesn't do $1 million, I think it'll still do a lot, probably half at least.
Probably about 500,000. Hola.
Something like that. So.
Hey, baby. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien contigo? Hey, everyone. This is my friend Puppy. But Puppy, you coming on the panel with us? Leon, what do you think about the Garcia fighting Rolly?
Leon, you still there?
Yeah, I think that's a good fight for Garcia. Yeah. It makes a lot of sense. I just don't think she needed to I honestly think it was clout chase. I think Garcia himself had no intention. I think that was a classic. If you're talking about a PBC format, that was it.
Yeah.
Call out the guy.
So you think he was clout chase? You think he was
Yeah,
clout chasing
call
the
out the
whole
guy
time?
that's hot at the time.
He did that
no
to Devin.
intention of fighting him, then announce you're going to fight somebody else. But I also do think that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia would have hard negotiations because Devin Haney would call himself the A side, whereas clearly Ryan Garcia has more
marquee value. Marquee value he does. Yeah.
So I think he would have had problems making that fight.
Yeah, but Ryan, if you're just here for the legacy, don't worry about. You're still going to get paid a hell of a lot of money. Devin Haney is a fucking former undisputed and unified.
Not two division champion.
Two division champ. Like, just let it be fucking Haney Garcia. What the fuck? Who cares?
Then if you beat him, give him a rematch. Yeah.
Take that from Floyd, because Floyd had to relinquish his A side with Oscar De La Hoya. So
there you go. Boom.
Copy that bit as well. If you're going to copy all the way, then.
I mean, see, when people say when fighters say you don't sell or you're not a draw or you're pay-per-view. Well, that's just the UC saying, I don't want to fight you because I don't like my chances.
That's just the new modern day of ducking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just another way of saying I don't want to fight you because I don't like my chances and I think I'll lose.
Yeah. So you talk about PPV numbers that no one really cares. Whoever's going to buy it they buy it. You're still going to win a belt or you're not going to win a belt. It's for legacy. Don't worry about what PPV numbers are because you're still going to get your guaranteed fucking pass anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Haney, he may not have high PPV numbers, but guess what? He does have a high guarantee of like 2-3 milli standard. So Ryan, you're gonna get that as well. You're gonna get that as well, minimum.
You're gonna get paid.
And then whatever PPVs on the back end, they do that deal as well.
You get like 30 million for the
tank fight, yeah.
But they said, but I'm not.
If I've just got
he didn't take home that much. Honestly, I think he didn't.
That was exaggerated.
I mean, it may be the amount, but he didn't take most of that home. He had to get at some people, maybe split that. I mean, he probably went home with maybe 15, 20, if that. So
how much did Tank make out of that fight?
All right, even 15, 20. That's still 5 times as much as Haney's guarantee. So I get his point, isn't it? If I'm getting.
So how much did Tank take being the champion?
Give me a sec. Let me look this up.
Because I don't believe that they got cleared. Like one got 30 mil, the other one got 20. That was never a 50 mil fight. I don't give a fuck. It wasn't.
It did a mil, and that's a lot. So
But I mean, but they didn't know it was going to do a mil. So for them to say, I will give you here's 30 mil for you. And
hold on, this is a PBC declared million plus pay-per-views, so and they can easily lie about their numbers. Yeah,
they always do because it was like 1 million, 1.3, 1.2. Tank's biggest payday, Tank's net worth, if you check it, is $4 million. So I mean, I don't know how much money he's been making, being like 45,000 and oh. You know what I mean? So I don't believe.
I mean, it's funny. It's like in the Leo Santa Cruz fight, Santa Cruz paid more money than him, and that person.
Yeah, I think. What did Leo get? Like 500,000 or mil? What did he get?
He got 1.5. I think Tank got a mil. So he got 500,000 more than Tank did.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So listen, Ryan, we're sick of you as well. And in one foul swoop, you're posting on Twitter that you just had a baby, and then straight an hour later you're like, yeah, but we're getting divorced. But please give us.
I think Ryan took home. It says Ryan took home 30 mil and Tank took home 10.
As the champ, Tank is the kind of champ, was it?
Well, I mean, technically that wasn't a title fight, and he, so.
For it wasn't Tank a champion at the time?
No. He had the baby belt, and it was at a catch weight. So so no title was on the line. It wasn't even on the line. So
the WBC regular.
Yeah.
WBA regular.
Yep, WBA regular. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you got that, and still with Devin Haney, you could still make a hell of a lot of money. So I thought it's legacy. How much is he going to make with the Rolly fight then?
I don't even know.
When Rolly fought, Rolly got I think 500,000 or 700.
Yeah, like $500,000 for that. So it wasn't a lot of money. So
yeah, please.
I mean, it's like Tank's opponents aren't being paid loads of money. That's what's funny. You know what I mean? Except for Ryan, of course. You know, he's the exception. But that's only because a lot of people bought the fight. So yeah,
that's why. So they got the little back end little bit afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, fight Tank rematch then. Do a rematch. I'd rather see that than you just fucking fight Rolly. Who cares? But I'd rather see.
Well, that's why they want him to fight Rolly. That's why they want Garcia to fight Rolly. Garcia had to be a champion to fight Tank as a champion. That's what I think. That's the PBC plan.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. He'll want to target Rolly for that 140 pound belt.
Rolly's what is he? WBA.
Yeah, he
is. Yeah. Actually, Leon, you got a point there.
You do. Yeah, I forgot about that because I just keep forgetting the fact that Rolly's a champion. Like,
me too.
It keeps eluding my brain. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Well, if Ryan, if you can't beat Rolly and take that belt, then whatever. But if you do take that belt and you become WBA he could unify with Devin then, can't he?
He could if he wins. That's true.
And if he doesn't go for a unification against one of the lads in 140, Matthias or Haney, then or Tio.
Yep.
Then I'm not rating it. If you're going to hold that belt hostage, then
yeah. That's honestly, I strongly think that's what he might do.
I don't think who we talking about, Garcia or Tank.
Garcia.
I don't think Garcia would hold it hostage because he knows he's liable to lose to a mandatory.
I don't think he beats either one of those guys.
He doesn't beat all three of the champs that I just mentioned.
Remember, he's already lost to Tank. So if he loses to Devin Haney,
he doesn't beat Matthias. He doesn't beat Devin, and I don't think he beats Tio either.
He doesn't beat Matthias, and he doesn't beat Tio.
I think he'll just go for the one that's going to pay him the most money.
Yeah, and that's probably Devin. Honestly, that's probably Devin.
I don't think
if the top rank would give him a lot of money to fight Teofimo.
I think what they're going to do is do voluntaries, and he'll be.
I think Top Rank is sick of Teofimo, honestly.
Yeah, Garcia will do voluntary title defenses and pick low level lot to hold the belt for longer, to say he was a champ for longer. Because if he tries to unify, which you should if you're fucking about this life, if you try to unify with Devin, you know your belt's left. If you try to unify with Matthias, you know your belt's
he'll put you in a hospital, probably.
Yeah,
so.
If you try to go with Tio, your belt's gone as well. Because all three of them, in my opinion, all beat you.
I feel sorry for Subriel, man. He's kind of in like a lose-lose situation. It's like nobody's gonna risk fighting him. The reward.
Sometimes you just look too good, and he just.
I think people they'll consider it once he starts to slip a bit. So he'll probably continue to fight his mandatories for a bit. Then once they see some slippage, he'll probably I'll fight him now. You know,
me a fight the other day of Matthias and me and Shane watched it, and we both said at the same time, we're like, Devin beats him.
Oh yeah, that was a breakdown. That was a style breakdown of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Devin beats him because although Matthias is a power puncher, he can be a bit sloppy and smother his work as well.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, but you know, I like to see how Devin responds.
Devin would need that 12 rounds concentration, but he's capable of doing it.
And Matthias will hit him. Matthias will land on him. He'll hit him. He will.
Yeah, but did Prograis land? Look what Prograis did. He didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, just the style matchup was just horrible for him. It really was. I mean, but Matthias is a pressure fighter, like Regis isn't. So that's the thing.
Yeah, but pressure fighter against a counter puncher is perfect. A counter puncher of Devin's like caliber, he can slip a lot. I'm not saying he ain't going to get hit, but he can slip a lot of them punches around the ring.
I mean, but like traditionally, that's the bad style matchup, which is interesting because the pressure fighter is the pure boxer's kryptonite.
It can be.
It can be. Yeah. So
yeah, it can be. But also, if you're an elite pure boxer, you can outbox the pressure fighter because a pressure fighter can't adjust.
True, very true. Because sometimes it doesn't go that way. Like depending on how good the pure boxer is, then even the pressure fighter won't really put it down or whatever. So
look how many pressure fighters Floyd has fought. Pressure fighters.
Yep. True.
He just outboxed them. So,
but still, it's not worth it. I don't think Devin's going to want it. Honestly,
he's going to want to fight at some point.
You think so?
Yeah. Who does he go? Because they're thinking of going just up to 147 now.
Yeah, they're talking about moving up to welterweight already. So it's like, I mean, because I think Last I heard, I think they're I think Eddie Hearn said that they're in negotiations to fight Sandor Martin because that's Devin's mandatory challenger now.
Yeah, at 140.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so
and that's going to be a boring ass fight. So
it will. I'm not excited.
And Eddie said if he has to do it, he will do it, but it doesn't make that much money. But if there's a more exciting fight at 147, Devin
I think they're going to hold out. They're going to make him do a defense, hold out, hoping that Garcia gets that 140 belt, and they're going to try and negotiate that with DAZN versus DAZN.
Still keep the belt, go up for 147, do a fight then, and in the meantime, and then come back down if you want.
I don't know. When you're fighting at the weight and you're bursting the seams, going up and then coming down again, that doesn't make sense.
He's still young enough to do it, though. And but he's still young enough to do it, to be able to do it, to be able to get away with it.
But Chan, you could be honest because, I'm thinking, in terms of a grade, I'd give Subriel Matias a solid B plus in terms of pressure fighting. But Devin is an A. He's an A plus pure boxer.
Yeah.
So those variables would he could beat him. He could beat him.
Yeah, if Devin was a B plus
pure boxer, Subriel all the way. Yeah. Subriel would get him.
Yeah. Maybe Devin can go up to 147 and challenge fucking Boots.
I wouldn't mind that. That'd be cool.
Email champ versus email champ. The battle of email champs.
I think if Devin goes up to 147, it's if Bud releases one of his belts and there's one that becomes vacant somewhere that he can snatch. I don't see him going up to 147 just for just for a non-title fight.
Yeah, he's not going to go for a nobody.
Well, Terrence he's still got the rest. He hasn't vacated the belts yet. He's still got the rest.
Yeah,
so
you're not going to go Bud. He just go Boots, innit?
Except the IBF. Bill Hay, he knows better than that. He won't put.
Go Boots.
He won't put Devin in arrogance, but he knows better.
Boots. You can make Boots look silly if you do that. That's amazing. Take Boots' belt. You're 3-division champ.
Boots got the IBF strap, and Terrence still got the rest. So
yeah, and then Terrence probably will vacate.
Who is bigger, Boots or Haney? Because they're talking about how big Haney is.
Devin. Devin's bigger.
No, I think
bigger than Boots.
No,
what do you mean bigger in size or what? What do you mean?
No,
bigger in size.
No, Boots is a big 147 pound.
In size. Yeah, Boots is a lot bigger. Yeah, he's a lot bigger. Yeah. He's a real big welterweight. He is.
He's bursting at the seams.
Because they were talking about how big Devin Haney rehydrates to.
Yeah,
166 pounds.
So walking around weight, you think Boots is bigger walking around weight?
I do. I think so. Yeah. Because I remember seeing a picture of him and Caleb Plant next to each other. He looked bigger than Caleb in that photo.
Massive.
He's huge, man. He's got to be like 175, in the mid 170s, late 170s. So
Shane fought at 147 most of his career, and he walks around at 180, 185.
See, and wasn't he at 135 at one stage too?
Started at 135, skipped 140, went to 147, went to 154. 154 was a bit big for him, but got a championship. Went back down to 147, but his walking around weight in normal is a minimum of 175, 180 to tops 185.
Man, when the hell is Boots' next fight anyway? That's what I'd like to know.
Who's he fighting? Yeah, who's he going to fight?
What is going when was his last fight?
With his email belt.
Who did he fight last?
I forgot. He stopped him, but I forgot who it was.
Was it Roman Villa? Was it that fight?
I think it was Villa.
I think it was. Yeah, I never saw that fight. I figured he'd win, but I never watched it. I missed it. So.
I think I did see that. Yeah, he stopped him, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, 10 rounds. Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, it was okay. Yeah,
PBC still haven't released their roster yet, have they? They haven't released.
They ain't got one. That's right.
Oh yeah, Jesse Hart signed to the PBC, by the way. So
who's he?
They're still signing fighters.
Who's Jesse?
Jesse Hart, he's a light heavyweight contender. Joe Smith Jr. beat him, and he lost to Azerto Ramirez a couple times. He was on Top Rank for a while, but he just signed to the PBC. I'm like, oh boy, get ready to sit on the couch.
That's what I'm thinking. Why would you sign for them if they're not even releasing their fight dates? It doesn't.
Yeah, they don't.
Michael Zarafa exposed them too because he's locked down to a contract with the PBC, saying how he signed to fight the winner of Lara and Garcia, but they've kept him inactive. They got him locked in a contract to where he can't fight. And I'm like, why are you signing with them? You know what I'm saying? Why do people continue to sign with the PBC?
Yeah, but you don't need to sign all these terms because
especially the
PBC actually, because Crawford's still sitting there now, isn't he? And Crawford should have been able to shake out.
Crawford's a free agent still. He's not doing the Errol thing, so he's got.
He's not.
Is he stuck in the same contract though? He can't fight anybody else other than Errol Spence.
He's just got one more fight. The Spence thing's not happening. He's only got one more fight under the PBC.
Also, so that's the fact. Like, why is Spence not doing it, or what happened?
He needs to be able to time it out though, because
it looks like Spence ain't doing it.
I think Spence mentioning this cataract surgery is just a way of them delaying it. They're saying to him, look, put out that you've had surgery because we haven't got any fight dates. Yeah, you don't want Crawford to go.
But Crawford's already came out on Twitter saying, oh, well, like, you know, good luck to you. Like, I wish you the best moving forward. So it leads us to believe that fight's not happening now.
Well, that's good then.
Well, good.
That's good.
We didn't need to see it anyway.
With his career.
Because Errol don't want to do it at 147 still. And Crawford's still adamant that the rematch will be at 147.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, I think... Damn.
Oh, well. Errol's broken down. His body's broken down to bits.
I think deep down he knows he's going to get his ass whooped again.
Yeah, like, let me just pull out of this shit. Yeah,
let me just stop. Yeah, so now he can move on. Hopefully, get a big fight at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Question is against who? I mean, that's the thing.
Hopefully, Canelo may acquiesce in the end.
Yeah, I mean,
to be great.
If it's either him or Benavidez, I got no issue with it. So
Yeah, it might be better for him to do undisputed against former undisputed.
Yeah,
and then do Benavidez.
Then fight Benavidez at the end of the year. Do that.
Yeah. So. Let's do that. Crawford and Canelo.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Crawford should get away from bloody PBC, man. I think he fight Canelo when he's away from PBC.
But he still has one more fight with him. He still got one more fight.
Canelo's got 2, I think.
Yeah, Canelo's got 2.
So they got to stay to fulfill their contract. Crawford could just fight a fucking Erickson Lubin. Wash him.
Up, boy.
Who else is there?
Well, Tim Tszю's just fine. That would be a good fight for Crawford.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind that one. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that one either. That's a good fight.
Who was calling out Tim Tszyu the other day? Ortiz. Yeah, Ortiz needs to sit down.
Yeah, no, man.
No,
yeah,
I think I like Ortiz calling out Tim Tszyu.
Yeah, but it's a call out with no intentions. That's not.
So do I. He won't beat it. He won't beat him though.
He only did 1 round, and we at 154. At 154.
I don't know. Ortiz is a beast, man. I give him a chance against Tim Tszyu. I do.
Yeah, but like you said, he has to acclimate. But when you want to see him, maybe acclimate. He had 1 round in a year and a half.
I mean, we can't even gauge where he's at because the fight ended 2. We don't know. Yeah, I mean,
he's had 2 minutes in a year and a half.
So I like to see him fight maybe 1 or 2 more times before he fights Tim Tszyu at light middleweight to see how he is. So
Tim Tszyu would wash him. I'm sorry, Tim Tszю's a beast.
His dad would be proud.
I think if that was the next fight, that would be very unwise business because Tim Tszyu would beat him.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that fight next.
Yeah. So. What's the point of calling him out for your next fight when you know your team ain't going to give you that fight? So stop. This is what these young lads keep doing. At least Devin Haney, the ones that he calls out, if it doesn't happen, it's not because of him, because they don't want to do it. But the ones that he calls out, he goes and fights. He moves up.
Bill Haney said some nonsense about offering Matthias a fight or something. That was a bit whack.
Yeah, that was a lie, wasn't it?
What did he say? Hold on, say again.
Bill Haney said that he offered Matthias a fight or something.
Oh yeah, that crap. Oh yeah, yeah. He talked to his manager. What's his name? Peter Conway. He wasn't even his manager. So Matthias came out and said that was BS.
I said mentiroso. Yeah, liar.
I don't know what the heck they up to with this. It's like.
But I mean, at least you see Devin Haney. If he moves up, he goes straight to a champ.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Kind of like Inouye too. Same thing.
Yeah, with Ortiz, he didn't go to a champ. He went to a guy.
He fought a guy named Victor Law, I'd never heard of this guy. I don't know who he was. So
he's not even a 154 pounder. He's a welterweight.
Yeah, who you moved up? So.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Bill Haney talks a lot of nonsense sometimes, but if you look at Devin Haney's run, you can't.
I can't complain, man. I can't complain. He does. His resume is stellar, man.
It's been amazing.
Even though I do think he lost the Lomachenko fight still. So
I mean, I had him edging it, but I understand that I'm in the minority. But I did have Haney edging it.
Majority actually. It's split down the middle. A lot of people thought Devin won, and a lot of people thought Loma won. When we did the point score and rewatch, I had it a draw.
But on first glance, we all thought Loma clearly won, right?
I still, even in
the first time I watched it, I thought Devin edged it. I haven't rewatched. No, I did rewatch it. I did rewatch it. I have to say.
Even in the second time, though, Lee, there was no point in that I saw Devin won. I didn't see Devin winning at all in that fight. The
thing was, it's like for the first 6, it was competitive, but then the last 5 rounds of the fight, Loma clearly won those. I mean, he gave away the last round. That's all. So you know.
Yeah, there were some swing rounds in there that people probably just gave to Haney because he was the champ.
Yeah, he was black. So.
Or he was black. Yeah, yeah. Black. There was a lot of the American black lads that were like, no, because he was black, you gave it to him. Yeah. Where does Loma go next? Is he fighting Kambosos?
Yeah, I think that's in play for a couple months. Our talks that I'm doing is for the vacant IBF belt for the 135 in Australia. So that's what I heard last time.
And then I think after that he's going to go for Stevenson.
That's what everybody's going to want.
And then sail off into the sunset.
Yeah,
personally, like if I were him, I'd just win that belt and call it a day.
Yeah,
I would, because I don't think he's going to beat Shakur if he fought him.
No, yeah, but I think Bob's going to offer him a lot of money for that. That'll be a pay-per-view. He'd offer him a lot of money and say, you know.
But I don't think Loma's he's an all about money kind of guy. Like, I think. I mean, he may do it, but you know, if I was.
Well, once you've had the legacy, isn't he? He's had the legacy.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
when he comes to retirement,
when that IBF belt become a champ again, then that's it.
When he comes to retirement, they say like one more for a few more million. You think, boy, you're a long time retired.
Would there be a rematch clause with Kambosos? Probably.
I don't think
it'd be an IBF for the title fight, so I don't think so. Because I think they're both 1 and 2 with the IBF. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. So no.
Yeah. So for the vacant belt, so probably not. So yeah.
Yeah, just get rid of Gronk Bosos. He's a Gronk clown Bosos. Get rid of him. I'm sick of him. He got humbled real quick.
That was his robbery with Mac. That was a candidate for robbery of the year last year.
With his last fight.
With Maxie Hughes, he did not win that fight, man. Maxie Hughes clearly won that fight.
Yeah, that was a robbery. Big time.
He looked awful. Oh man.
Yeah, he's trash. Kambosos has always been this average. Always.
He got Tio at the right time. He really did.
The right time. Yeah, that's all he did. Got him at the right time. Why don't he rematch Tio as a voluntary title defense?
He'd have to move up for that.
Oh yeah, he's at 135. Yeah, he's small. He's a small lad.
He's not a big. He's not a big lightweight. He'd probably go down to 130 if he wanted.
He can still go back and make 130 anyway. So yeah, he wanted. He's small. Yeah, he's tiny. I don't know. Well, I think 140 is stacked. It's a stacked division now.
It is.
It's exciting to see, because all of them lads really are all going to end up at 147 having to face each other, and then 154 as well. Some going to be in 160. Ryan Garcia is definitely going to be a middleweight.
You got Devin, you got Matthias, you see Tio, Hitchens, Raw.
Taylor still there.
Taylor's still up there, even though I don't think he should be there. He should probably go up to welterweight.
Welterweight, yeah. Who else have you got up there?
Sandor, Liam Paro, Santa Martin, Liam Paro is pretty good. I like him. Yeah. So,
who else have we got?
Crusher Ben, Conor Ben.
Oh God, he's a welterweight. So
Conor Ben's 147.
He's a welter. Let me see.
Yeah, what's he doing? What's Conor Ben doing next?
He's fighting Peter Dobson next month. I don't know who that is. So
it's British, isn't it? I know that name. Is he?
No, he's actually an American, Chan. I looked him up. Is he? Yeah. You know, it's funny. Who said this? Oh, damn, was it Hatman? I think he said that Peter Dobson sounds like a British name.
He does.
But the guy's an American. I looked him up on BoxRec.
What's his stats in BoxRec?
Let me see. Give me a sec.
Losses as he had. God, when's Conor Ben gonna step up? Fuck's sake.
For real. I think you should go up to light middleweight, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, just go to 51, 54, stay there. You was there the other day. Just stay up there.
Oh, he's undefeated. Okay.
But who's he fought?
Oh God.
How many fights has he had?
Let me see. He's no, not. 16-0, 9 knockouts.
Not a punch like that. Yeah.
And the record really speaks something to be desired. So.
Yeah, dead.
Yeah. Okay.
LadyChann, AJ, it's been great boxing talk this morning, but I've got to get ready for work.
Are you coming on Monday?
I will be listening.
We're doing Monday weekly wrap up show again.
Yeah, yours are late though, man. I struggle.
What late they start? I'm gonna probably start it maybe about 9:30.
Yeah, but that means LadyChann 10:30 time, isn't
it? I promise for you, I do it 9:30 to make so you don't have to be up too late.
What is it? When is it? Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, I'll be there for the start. I don't know if I'll be able to stay as late because yours will come to like 2 a.m. in the UK, isn't
it? No, that was quite rare. Usually they're only like 2 hours now, isn't it, AJ?
They're pretty short. They're pretty short. Yeah. So.
We had a lot to unpack for that last week, but this week we ain't got that much to unpack. So
not much to talk about. Just one card.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So it'll be done by midnight.
Send me the link.
I will do. All right, Lee.
All right, Leon. Take care. I'll be listening though. Take care.
Thanks for coming, Lee. And then there were two. It's always us two. Hey, AJ.
Always.
Let said she was gonna come on. I don't know where she probably fell asleep.
Yeah.
Probably. So also we do have to fucking do the resume part 2. God.
Yeah, let me know. I'm just my best days are probably Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays, but I can do it sooner. Just let me know. So
what about Sundays?
Sundays are fine. Probably not this one, but yeah, probably next Sunday is best. Yeah, I could do Sundays too. Just let me know, and I'm available.
Who's fighting next week?
Give me a sec. I'll pull up the schedule. Hold on.
It's a late one. I can't do a Sunday for the thingy because I'm retired.
Yeah, left hook. Man, I feel bad for Callum. Poor guy.
I know. I need to see the.
I feel bad for all of Beterbiev's opponents.
Me too. I want to watch the press conference, the post-fight presser.
Yeah, I wonder if he showed up.
Yeah, probably not. It's in the hospital.
All right, let's see. We got next week we got the Caleb Mayer, Natasha Jonas on January 20th.
And that's UK, isn't it? So
say again?
That's UK, so that won't be late.
No, yeah, that'll be early for it might be late. Well, late for you guys, but early for us. So yeah.
Is that next weekend then?
Yep, next Saturday.
Yeah. Okay, we can probably do next Sunday then for the part 2 for the thingamajig resume for sure.
Cool beans. Though in the week after that, we got Haney, Big Ed, John Ryder.
Oh, what Mungi? Oh God, I can't wait for that. Is that going to be in America? Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah. So.
Oh God, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I'll call that live. I'll call the Jonas and Mayer one live as well. I'm still don't know who I'm edged towards Natasha, but I'm still back and forth in conflicted.
Yeah, I think I have. I got Michaela. My mind hasn't changed.
Yeah.
I think just her technical. It's going to really show through the fight.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's like I just judged in the time. She's up there, man, in age. You know what I'm saying? So she's not young. So
9 inch. Yeah.
Yeah, she's turning 40 soon. So.
And how old's Mayo? 33.
33. Yeah, 33. Still in the prime. So.
Yeah. I guess I can see why people are picking her.
Because I think like she's up. I know she's looking a little plumpy at the weight, but I think she's put her on naturally, more or less. So.
But will she slow down though?
That's the thing, So.
That's what I'm saying.
I kind of noticed something. I noticed in Natasha Jonas's fight where she won the belt. Who did she fight? I forget the name. Even though she pretty much she stopped her, but I noticed that she was kind of slow. And at times, and she was kind of really slowing down, and she couldn't. And her pacing was kind of not what it used to be. That's when I started to think, like, even though she won, and she's slowing down, she's getting older. You know what I mean? It's really starting to catch up to her, like just off the time. So
yeah.
So I'm just taking that into account too, as well. So
yeah, you're right. So I'm gonna go back and watch that fight as well.
I think it was Candy Wyatt. That was the chick. Yeah, that was her name, Candy Wyatt. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna watch Michaela Mayer's last fight again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, and then measure it up. But I'm conflicted on this one. It is a hard one. I keep back and forth in.
Hey man, but you know, may the best girl win, man. I ain't got no horse in the race.
Yeah,
So
I may the best girl win. I'm rooting for Tasha.
No, of course, absolutely. You know, I like Tasha too. I like Tasha.
Best girl win. Yeah, I've got to pick style by style. Yeah, but
and also Michaela Mayer has gotten on my nerves in the past, but that's kind of like subsided a bit with the whole, you know, just controversy with you know who.
Yeah, so. She gets also Tasha Jonas is southpaw.
Yes, she is. Yes,
she does have power.
Yep, she could punch. Bigger puncher to two.
Punch, man, and she's good with the combos and. I've got to see. Yeah, it's a hard one. Yeah, it's a hard one. Do you think Baumgardner and Shields will fight?
No.
Yeah. Unless Baumgardner goes to 54.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I mean, it's funny. I don't normally agree with anything Clarissa says, but a video was posted recently in the chat where, like, I watched some of it, and honestly, I couldn't really disagree with what she's saying. It's like, why are you worried about fighting me when there's several other girls in the other weight classes you could fight? I'm like, yeah, she's got a point there. She does.
That's true. And if you want to fight me,
I mean, because she could fight. I mean, she could fight Shanta Cameron, Katie Taylor. You know, she could even target. She could even target Michaela if she wins this fight for a rematch. You know, at welterweight.
If you want to fight me, don't tell me as the champion to move down in weight. You got to meet me. You got to come up.
You know, I mean, but it's funny. Like today, I was having a thought. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if this thing was this whole thing was staged.
That's what I'm thinking. It's fake.
You know, I mean, because like they were literally cool with each other not that long ago. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, they're at each other's throats, and it's like, and they've been seen together in public at like games and on the plane. And it's like, you know what? I'm starting to think like, what if this is just some stage crap? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
I don't know, but either way, I don't see them fighting. So
it could be. So Sunday. So today is Sunday, so it's a rest day. I guess we'll get back on the horse on Monday. I got the kids are sleeping. I got back in.
Currently out of town. I'm at my friend's house. So
are you back on Monday?
Say again.
You back on Monday?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm coming back tomorrow night. So yeah, I mean, we started later on Sunday, so I'll be back. I'm driving back tonight. I'll be back on Monday for the show. So yeah, so
all right. So I'll hit you up after this. I'll close off now and then hit you up after this. Everyone in the group.
Sounds good.
Okay, AJ, love you. Thank you for coming through. It's been amazing.
Love you too, Chan. Always a pleasure. This is everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I holla.
AJ's left the ball. Am I on mute? No, I am there. Guys, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for coming through. Woo! You know we're here to tell the truth, whole truth, none but the truth.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
All right. What's the other one that I do? Because knowledge is what?
Knowledge is key.
Say it for Guan, say it for Guan.
So if it's one, not for that see nothing because nothing not a one. Lock off your eyes, cock me, make you cock.
Them not like we wanna like them.
Them not like me, some not like them. Man, I figure set this straight and clarify. Put fire upon a pagan, aim for the cranium. Turn off the news, there's a bag of lies. Worst raised man, wanna inform up, bun Babylon and every one of them dirty guys. And if they wanna go around the order, I guarantee somebody's dropping flight.
Recuerda mi gente del mundo, mi gente del boxeo. Estoy lista para ti, para todos, siempre. Ya tú sabes. Por la raza.
Listos pe los chingazos! Listos pe los chingazos!
I am that bitch, always will be that bitch. So, you just got to deal with it.
It's hype, you suck at life, you don't want a round three. Worship the queen and your mic a pass. Keep it real, these chicks couldn't wipe my anyway, style, let's go get Bulgari. I am the ultimate Bengali. These chickens can't even spell that. You hoes fucking repel that.
Did you know I'm always in the Buddhism? In the Buddhism. That's right. Anyway, I'm gone. Shouts out to Beterbiev, Artur, and commiserations to Callum Smith. I told you. Anyway, I'm gone. How you girlies, LadyChann, rep nonetheless. Come box with Shan. Gyan, ra. LadyChann has left the building. Gyan, LadyChann.
Round 1, fight!